Yes, I'm Slim Shady. Yes, I'm the real Shady. All you other Slim Shadys are just imitating. So won't the real Slim Shady please stand up? Please stand up. Please stand up. Yes, I'm Slim Shady. Hey guys, how's it going? It is I, the real Randy Chavez. I'm coming at you today with a Earth 2 Veve Omi update video. Guys, if you're new, welcome. If you're not, welcome back. I love you all. Everyone say hello to Dashi. Hello, Dashi. And yeah, outside of that, we do have also some translations for David Yu's last interview as well. So shout out to... I don't even know who did it. Shout out to Burnt Sienna 1, who did some translations on Twitter. But for that Earth 2, some delays yesterday. We happened to normally get Essence and Jewels at around 11:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Did not get it even at 12:30, so I was like, all right, I'm going to bed. So I went to bed, and then I woke up this morning, and we had it. So it wasn't really too big of a deal. I still haven't spent any Essence on anything. EPLs are fine. I'll spend cash on that. I will not, however, spend Essence. I believe that is very, very, very undervalued. I don't care what the EPL is. I'm not spending Essence. I did get that delivered, that 500,000 Omi delivered. So I do have 106.5 million Omi right now. And I will probably, I'm going to try at some point this week to not only try to pay my friend back for the couple million Omi he spotted me, for the money for the couple million Omi, but I will try to get that extra 500,000 Omi so I can reach 107. It's going to be very hard though, because at like, ever see that meme where it's like, yo, why do b-ball players like wear shorts under like their under their pants? So b-ball game can break out at any time. Like this Omi can break out at any time, so I don't know exactly how high it can go. It's down now to like 0.0054. All right, it's 5.5. All right, so it's but again, it's below that 0.006 mark. It's been trading between that 0.002 and 0.0053. In between there, that's our buy. That's my buy zone right now. I'd love it if it went down further, but it won't. It's impossible. So yeah, let's get to the translations here. Where we at? One out of 12 is going to be a lot. David visualizes the future of Akomi and Veve to revolve around the Veveverse. NFTs and collectibles we see today will just be a small component of the entire ecosystem. Concerts, art shows, movies are expected to be part of the Veveverse. I don't know how they do movies in there, but YOLO. 2 out of 12. Team constantly exploring and considering how deep into the metaverse they can go. David and Dan have crazy ambitions, but prefer to work on them under the radar than announce their plans. Announcements will be released at the right time. So announcements are very good for hype. They did that with Earth 2 a lot. We're going to announce this, and this, and then people's like brains are just like, oh, that means we should get it like tomorrow, right? So I understand 100% why they don't want to tell anything to us just yet, because when Earth 2 did that, they had a wave of people like, why isn't this done yet? Why isn't this done yet? Because people don't realize how long this stuff takes. So I understand them not wanting to go. So this is a blind reaction, by the way. I haven't read these before. Comics. Improvements will be made to product. Plans to include degradation of comics to minimal physical version, to mimic physical version. Oh. So I guess if you read the comic, eventually they might have a degradation. Oh my god, that's so weird. E.g. creases on the cover when the comics are read. Comics need to have a healthy secondary market. If prices run too fast, / too high, it may deter new collectors. Oh my god. Okay, so I was right. When they said, remember a few weeks ago when comics had that green check mark, and that green check mark was the one that had determined whether you read the comic or not. I was like, I guarantee you there's going to be another level, another layer of rarity for people that do not have that green check mark, where it is untainted. And oh my god, that would be bananas. Like that. Well, that's gonna incentivize people to not read their comics, which is the point of having the comics unless you're gonna read them, right? I mean, I guess just a flip, but okay. Japanese anime manga. Been in talks with Japanese IP holders for past 2 to 3 years. IP in Japan is complex, i.e., anime and comics may belong to different IP holders. Need more time to understand and work through complexities. Hope to announce something soon. I was reading a translation where somebody said, I think the director or one of the questioners had asked about Dragon Ball and Naruto, and he didn't say that they had them. He didn't say that they had them, or he didn't say that they didn't have them. He just pivoted Ultraman, saying, well, right now we have Ultraman. That's one of the, Japan's favorite, superheroes, whatever. And Dan Lee made a very good point the other day. Dan Lee had the point saying that, hey, when asked about like a certain thing, it's like, no, we don't have that. We don't have this certain thing. But when asked about other things, he wouldn't say. So if he doesn't have certain things, he's probably going to say no. So when we ask about Pokemon, Dragon Ball Z, Star Wars, Disney, and he doesn't say no, to me that kind of says he either has them or is in negotiations with them. And again, if you have Marvel and you have all these guys, like people knocking down their door, it's just a matter of negotiation. Like people want Veve. Number 5 out of 12, Founders Tokens. David and Dan haven't touched any of their unlocked tokens. Considering what to do with their Founder Tokens, start of this year donated a portion of their tokens to charity. Wow. They have plans to continue doing this, especially to environmental charities. I hope they join me on the Nat Geo thing where we try to buy the land in Madagascar to go and try to save some endangered species. User growth, 700,000 downloads to date. Jesus. Now, out of those, I imagine a bunch of them are people with like 6 accounts or 10 accounts, whatever. Estimated to exceed 1 million by end of year. I think it's gonna be more than that. App already has capability for multiple languages, but needs a bit more time before being implemented. In order to offer multiple languages, customer support in these languages will also be required. That's something that Earth 2 had as well. They eventually got it. They got, I think, DCA, 5DCA, 5DA, something like that, or 5DA, or 5C, whatever they got. They got something to cover a bunch of different languages. I don't know what these guys would have as far as customer support in different languages. Maybe they'll do that. User growth. Plan to have 4 to 5 new languages by Q1 2022. Oh my god, this needs to be a video. Also speaking with partners to bring Veve to more countries, Russia, China, etc. Set up new offices and hire more customer support. Okay, one language would be like, oh my god. I think they would probably, I would hope they would do French. And I'm telling you why, because that Little Prince thing that they announced the other day, I made a video of it. And unique users, I have no idea. Unique users is probably like half of that, maybe 350,000. But I want to say French because everyone in France will get that Little Prince. So that'd be good. Obviously, I want to delay the Chinese getting in for as long as possible. I'll tell you why. Because maybe South Koreans also, because I've seen this in Earth 2. South Koreans get in, they take over. And I am still salty, I've said this before, about this guy's a really good guy. Link down below to the videos of him and the Trinity that they have where they buy the Vatican statue. He bought the Statue of Liberty. Now the Statue of Liberty is not in American hands, and I don't like that. I want to get that back at some point. But because when the Chinese get in, there's again 900 million people there that have smartphones. 1% of that, just 1% of that is 9 million people coming in and just, we're never going to get anything again. They are just going to snipe everything. They're going to use their money and we are going to be so screwed. Like, remember when in Infinity War, when everyone's getting their butts kicked and Thor comes in, dun, 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 and then Bruce Banner's like, you guys are so screwed now. That is going to be the rest of the world. They're like, oh, America, we're tired of you taking all of the good stuff. And then China comes in, and they're going to be like, you're so screwed. They're going to. So I hope I can get as many things as I can before China gets in, because it's. If you think things are mooning now, if you think things mooned yesterday, when we had a Twitter space of about 411 people where they announced, hey, it wasn't even with Dan or David. It was with Jeremiah. It was with Jeremiah Aoyang and Dan Shabel, people that aren't really associated with Veve. They said, "Hey, we're going to make a private Discord server. If you can, for people, if you can prove to have either a Todd McFarlane Batman, a Superman, or a first appearance of that secret rare Spider-Man," and every single thing jumped to the heckin' moon. Spider-Man doubled to like $4,600 floor. Todd McFarlane Batman's almost $1,000 floor. You can't check it right now because we're still in maintenance mode. And Superman went up to like $545. It's absolutely bananas. So languages are going to be so huge. Competition. Never the intention to be the only player in the field. Always expect that there would be multiple players in the space. Healthy competition is good, and we can all succeed together. Team focus on making existing users happy. Right now, they don't have any serious competition. They don't. Future products. Other than 3 Marvel products offered now, blind box, comics, statues, there are plans to offer more. This is a long-term project, and there are more exciting things to come. Never intended to release all products from the start. I think they're going to have Marvel Land as well. Like inside the Viviverse, there's going to be a section, Marvel Land. Like, we're going to go in and you're going to be like, hey, you can purchase land inside Marvel Land, or at least around Marvel Land. So I think that's going to come as well. All right, words to the community. Past 4.5 years have been long and tiring. The products and collectibles we see today have taken years to develop. Never expected to take off so quickly. Please give us some time. A lot of testing needed before something gets released. 11 out of 12. What we are seeing now is still part of the test and will be improved over time. A lot of support tickets received. Many people that miss out on drops submit tickets, working to improve customer support efficiency, etc. Last thing. Thank you to the Akomi China community for hosting the AMA. Many of them have been with the project since 2019. Also, big thank you to David Yu for making time to attend the AMA. He had gone 26 hours without sleep at that point in time. He needs to just take a nap. He needs a day off. Love you, David, if you're watching. All right, I'm gonna get to questions right now. There are so many of them. Titan Atlas says, with Bitcoin and the world markets going down, it's just not a surprise day. But yeah, I do trust that Akomi has under wraps. Trustworthy so far. Someone type when it's back up. I am napping. Yeah, I mean, Bitcoin is down. What is it? Oh, it's back up. It's back up. It's back up. Let's see what we got. See what we got here. All right, going to drops. I just want to see if Ido is back. I don't think it is, but or Ido is not there. Ido is not there. Says coming soon. I was hoping that would be it, but let's go to the profile. Let's explore this a little bit. Let's explore this together. Go to full sets. Meow, meow, meow. All right, no, nothing really to do over here as far as full sets is concerned. Let's go to the store. I don't know what they did. Let's go to the marketplace and say Spider-Man. Let's see the secret rare Spider-Man, see what the floor is at. 61 in the market. $4,900 floor now, which is bananas. It was like $2,200 the other day. Or yesterday it was. All right, so I don't really see anything to do with the app. Anyone let me know if there is anything to do with the app. But yeah, Bitcoin was down like 5%, something like that. Let's see what it is. I'm gonna go to my Cash App. I don't even use the Cash App anymore. Oh, down to 43 now. Oh, I should get some now. I don't have any money. I don't have any money until my friend pays me. Until this guy pays me. For my, and I'll pay sometime this week, I hope. Yeah, I don't know if I really have this much. Yeah, I don't really have this much to live on. All right, moving on. Wednesday says will probably be multiple hours. I mean, it's up now. Linex says sold my Tesla stock, hopefully to get money ASAP so I can get that moon currency. Get it. Does the Brennan Z ever go to class? Does it all you OCs are still online? I don't know what you mean. Oh, all right. So I guess you can take class online. Titan Isles says, Brendan, you in lockdown also. Yo, what's up, Maxwell? And Zach R says, Brendan, what school you at? Brendan says, not really. Orange County is more Republican than the rest of the state. He's at Euclirvine. I don't know what that means. As Brendan, you're in California, not Australia. Yep, he's in Cali. Ain't no Kiwi, mate. Zach R says, I didn't get into Euclirvine out of state. Settled for University of Arizona. Best decision of my life. I hope y'all are doing well. TW says, hi everyone. Hope y'all stocked up on Ultraman after Cavell's latest vid. What does vid say? I didn't watch it yet. Brendan says, U of A, a lot of friends go out of state. They're having a conversation about schools. And Brendan Z sold Barda overnight and planned to pick up that Marvel's #1 secret rare for about 1K. Hopefully it doesn't moon by the time my app works. Randy is Galaxy Brain for having these daily community discussions. Big brain time right now. If there's no actual update through the store, what do you think they're doing in maintenance? I don't know. Maybe MTL? Maybe if I go to my profile. and see. No, I don't want to make my profile private. Some likes here. Go to the wallet, see if anything's there. Nothing's there. Maybe if I can go to my gems, and if I could purchase more gems, that would be fantastic. Nope, 350 is the max that I can buy. Salty. Salty AF. Right here. Shleem says possibly comics and showroom, or showroom 2.0. Maybe. I didn't even take a look at the... Alright, so collection. Alright, my showroom. Update showroom. Come on. Oh. Not edit a cover thing. No, definitely don't want to delete the showroom. Alright, I'm going to show you guys my showroom. It's nothing impressive at all. There's like nothing in there. It's barren. Omi Homie Mike Jack says, need to buy more. Please keep dipping Omi. Titan Atlas says, Omi, as long as you're under a penny, you're good. Just be patient. I know everyone is calling Moon, but look at the world markets. Everything is going down. Yes, agreed. Alright, so I'm going to go in here. And can I add comics? Doesn't look like I can add well, I mean, I have a lot of collectibles to go through. Oh, no, I thought they were comics. It was the Ultraman. It was the Ultraman stuff. I did myself a bamboozle. Bamboozled again. Nope. Got the Lucky Charmers. Got a bunch of these. Yeah, no, I didn't. You cannot use comics in the showroom. Just those guys. Rip and pasta. All right, well, moving on. Renzi's patience is key with this project. It is. What do you think? 12 minutes. Let's go. Titan Atlas says normally it goes back on at the top of the hour. Akomi retweeted something 25 minutes ago. Joey says, hoping they're fixing the ordering display problem with the comics in the marketplace. Oh, maybe. No, Tar says, Veve screwed me, Randy. They didn't help me out. There was that glitch where it said something was 50 gems, but it was actually 500. Veve said, can't help you since it's peer-to-peer. Oh my god, that sucks. It said it was 50 gems, you bought it, but it was actually 500, and they... Oh, man. Yeah, that sucks. It's a glitch. I don't know why they're... yeah, that's horrible. Says, I hope it's an Omi wallet. I don't trust Wallet anymore. I have several Trust wallets. They're fine for me. But for me, my wallet is always able to hold Omi because I have an Omi wallet there. So it's I could send, receive. I don't have any Omi there. I might transfer a couple million there. I don't know. But yeah. Moving on. I know it's probably just showroom comics. Brenzy says, I got scammed like that too. Nomad paid 100 gems for a 10 gem listing. Oh my god, that's horrible. McCrea says, yes, that is one thing that seems to suck about Veve, the support. Well, apparently they're going to try to fix it, so hoping. Where's McCrea says, which is something good about E2 because they got that sorted real quick. Yeah, they had to. There was like people with pitchforks. It's ridiculous. That now says, Nomad, nothing personal. I don't like something against you. The homie is right. You transfer, you take on the risk. I mean, but that was on the app though. It wasn't like it was off the app. It was on the app. So that's a glitch. It's not his fault. Understand this, it's Randy. Did you see David Yu vid stating Veve will also become an exchange for NFTs like OpenSea? I did read that somewhere. It wasn't in the video, or it wasn't in anything that I saw like video wise. But yeah, I've said before, this will basically become a bank. And what I mean by that is like, hey, instead of going to your actual bank, like you can go here, withdraw gems or withdraw money, put in money. I would rather do that here. One, because I don't have to go to the bank if I ever need to withdraw something. Two, I just don't like banks. I don't like banks. I don't like the way that they are really culturally biased. They're just, it seems like they're really against poor people because you want to have, they make you have a certain amount of money in the bank account to have a bank account, but some people just don't have that money to have a bank account, and they don't give some certain people bank accounts. So that's why I did invest in Square last year. Square is that kind of serving the underserved, and I thought that was really good. So if Veve can do that, again, hey, when you download the app, they already give you an NFT wallet, a gem wallet, and an Omi wallet. It's basically a bank account already, And then if we're going to be able to store OMI on there, maybe other crypto, Gems is fiat, so and that's their stable coin. So I am very, very excited about where that can go. Because again, if you have that, you might not need a bank account. Just, oh, I have money, let me put it in there. Again, I don't know how exactly you do it. You might need an account. No, you could just do it in PayPal, because you could PayPal it. Maybe you could do Venmo eventually. I don't know. I don't know how else. But I like the thought of them becoming a bank, a social media platform. Like I said, the Viviverse is where they think it's going to go. That's where that whole thread was about. Let me go and find it again real quick, because I forgot where it was. Also, guys, I do apologize. Because I guess I was in a couple of Twitter Spaces yesterday, and maybe just subscribers rising. I did get a butt ton of messages. I haven't gone through them all yet, so I'm sorry. But David visualizes the future of Akomi and Veve to revolve around the Viviverse. Awesome. This is why I have zero issue with spending 5 to 10% of my OMI in the Viviverse. Maybe even more. 50%? No. I don't know. Because, again, once I do that OMI is burned. Oh, my goodness. I gotta speak of one of the, not devils, saw that too. Someone might get in trouble. Oh, they did? Oh, what? Alright, so the secret rare that they were talking about, I think is the Batmobile. I don't know how you get that, because I have all of the... again, this picture was floating around this morning. I thought it was just like a glitch, but apparently it's a secret rare that they're giving. I guess this is the one that they're giving for the gem glitch? Oh my god. Oh, is that what that's from? Oh my god. So apparently the gem... breaking news... Because of the gem glitch, or Gemgate, they're giving away... The secret rare they're giving away is the Batmobile? Are you freaking kidding me? Why wasn't I affected? Oh my god. Anyone comment down below, or something, if you got this. Oh my god. Oh, I didn't know that's... I didn't think that's what that was from. It was just... Man, that's amazing. Oh my god. Alright, moving on. David has big plans for China. Yeah, huge plans. It is the only remaining socialist government. It isn't communist government? I mean, I don't... Tomato. Junior Sanders says, yep, David, you stated they're also working on their own website, and the Pokemon guy stated Viviverse will be like Pokemon Go. Oh yeah, Jeremy Padower, yeah. A lot of good things coming in the future. And says, my boy Junior, can I get a set check? How many you got now? How many you got, Junior? How many you got? I got 30 now, finally. Titan Alice says, Junior makes sense. Akomi is like Alphabet, its parent company. Many, many, many different apps and exchanges and more. This is just my opinion, but I think Akomi is hashtag Akomi's number one. Yeah, Akomi is like Alphabet, and Alphabet is Google. Oh man. Brenzy says, y'all see that DesignerCon X Veve coming soon? Yeah, I was talking to Taps Trades about that. He got his ticket already. I do not have honestly, I don't know if I can afford to go. Like, when I told you that my bank account was... I showed you guys my bank account. Less than $700 last week before the drop. Okay. Luckily, I got, from the high-risk lending business, I got a small check today, which cleared, which is nice. So I'm up over $1,000 again. Yeah, I don't think I can actually afford to go. Like, tickets, sure, maybe I can get that. But I don't think I can afford the airfare and a place to stay. So I don't think I can actually go to that. I mean, once I sell one of the next cards, it's not there, this week, and I pay back some of my friend, and I go and I get maybe a little more OMI. I don't know, maybe I'll keep like a grand or two and be like, case of emergency. But yeah, I don't. New York Comic Con, maybe I'll go if they go, just because I don't need to fly anywhere. It's literally like a train ride away. Brendan Z says, Titan Owl says, so anything can happen. I am an Akomi maximalist. Same. Brendan Z says, damn, I need Veve app to open up. It's open now. No Guitars is damn. So this BS of listing, saying something, and actually costing is happening to other people, and Veve don't care. I'm gonna break that. Can we start a GoFundMe, help Nomad campaign out? 500 gems. You can buy one of my 2 Sam parrots. My mom gave me hers. Really? Your mom gave you 2-ton Sam? Nice. It's 54 and 81. What? You got number 54 and 81 of the 2-ton Sam parrots? My God. Damn, that's incredible. I would try to contact, be like, hey, listen, sir, like the person that you bought it from, like, this is, like, I thought it was 50, but it turned out to be 500. Like, what is this? Yeah. And Chandra says, what's up, homie Brandon? I'm not going too much sets, mainly the ultra rates and secret rares. I got over 120 collectibles, close to over 20,000 collectibles. Get it? Titan Owl says, Brandon, I am thinking there has to be a drop when it opens. No drop that I saw, unless I'm being an idiot, which does happen from time to time. A lot of people are thinking immutable as well, because immutable said would take 3 to 4 hours of it being down, but that they would give us a heads up beforehand. Maybe updates to the showroom that I'm just not seeing. Top Killer says, I don't know why people complain about Veve support. I got a pretty decent experience. I mean, it'll be different for everyone. Top Killer says, it was months ago and they fixed the glitch. I mean, apparently it happened recently. And Alex says, I found Veve to be a A++, trustworthy. I actually think it's the #1 crypto. I think Omi is, yeah. Noah says, nah, it happened a day or two ago. Trying to sell something. I paid 500 for like 320, 350. Yeah, it was BS. Where's my curry says, I told support about an issue I had, and they sent me a stock reply saying we are aware of an issue on multiple devices, which was not the issue I was having at all. Replied asking them to explain my issue back to me, so at least I knew they understood, and I got no reply. First reply was less than 12 hours. They're probably so inundated with so many. Yeah, that's probably one of the main things to do, is just to uptick the support. Guitars' main page listings, low to high, said 50 gems when it was actually 500. Yeah, that would have. Oof. I wonder what would have happened if you only had 60 gems in your account. Would it have gone through? Would you be negative? I don't know. Hi, Matt says, I think NFTs are actually far better for a money supply / bond / insurance / real estate. I think it's just going to be NFT and DeFi in the future. I'm actually going to go over that with, there's this guy that's coming on the podcast on Thursday, a guy named Ace Alfala, and he's made a lot of money in real estate and marketing, and we're going to go over NFTs and kind of like what is the bet, like virtual real estate as well, that type of thing he's interested in. So I'm pretty excited about that. I have Foster Hilt coming on at 11:15 Wednesday a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I was going to try to do it tomorrow, but tomorrow we have the Hulk drop, so I can't. So Wednesday, 11:15 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, unless we have a drop that I don't know about. Foster Hilt's coming on the podcast, and then Ace Alfal will be on the podcast on Thursday at 5:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then I think we're going to have a drop on Thursday though as well. So I'll hop on at 10:30. I think NFTs are actually far. Yeah, I think they are. I think they are too. I think NFTs are the future. Crypto Andy says, just sold some stocks to buy more OMI this week. Get it. Noah Guitar says, they replied to me, they can't do a thing. It's peer-to-peer. Oh, that's so dumb if it's a glitch. And I hope everyone is having a fantastic day. I am. Akko says, wait, so you saw the price at 50 and sold your... No, he saw the price at 50, bought it, but then they charged him 500 gems. And now says, compare, let's say, Icon, great coin, just nothing like Akomi. Akomi is greater than Icon. Let's talk about any coin, and if you want, I will debate why Akomi is better. Well, I think Ethereum and Bitcoin are quite good. I mean, Cardano also has the smart contracts that they just implemented, I think. But again, I don't have any other coin. I sold everything else for OMI. But that being said, other coins, I think, I don't want to say better. They're just, say they can do more things. We'll be on the Ethereum blockchain, so it's nice. But I don't know. Ethereum's just very, very good. Ethereum, you have so many Ethereum 2.0 coming out. They have again gas fees, which Ethereum 2.0 won't really have to deal with as much. And you have so many people trying to make it better. Omi, you have a small amount of people trying to make it better, but with Ethereum, you have loads of people trying to make it better. And we have a $5 super chat from TAKO says, "Party soon in Vegas, 50 cents." I think the Vegas party might be at 25 cents. Don't quote me on that, but that's just what I've heard floating around. I do want the 5-cent party to be in Oklahoma because Dan Lee's down there. 10-cent party will be in New York. I will be putting that on. Details to follow. Details to come. The years away at the dollar party, I will be paying for Lindsey Sterling to do a private show for us wherever it is. I don't know, but that will be at $1. That'll be several years from now. There is going to be maybe a 50-cent party. Whenever we do Orlando, Florida, I will be paying for everybody's Omi tattoos. I'm not going to pay for like a giant back thing, like a giant O on your back, but a small Omi tattoo. I'll totally pay for everyone that does that. I don't know when the Orlando party is going to be. I would like to think that would be 50 cents or maybe before then. Vegas, I think, is 25 cents. The New York one will be 10 cents. I will be putting that on. Crypto Orion's going to be there. I don't know how many other people I can get. A lot of people want to have like a penny party, but penny party, nobody's really going to have that much money. I mean, me, but that's because I'm not stupid. I just went all in. But yeah, so yeah. Where was I here? I was over here. Okay. Noah Guitar says, no, it said 50 gems for sale. I bought it. It cost 500. Yeah, it's ridiculous. So it says, always refresh the market. Nista says, we love you too. Oh, Nista. Oh, thank you. Yeah. Todd Killer says, I don't know. I can't really tell you because I wasn't there. Yeah. So 30-minute Patreon member shout out. What did I do before? I forget. Oh, nice guys finish last. You're running out of gas. Don't pat yourself on the back. You might break your spine. Oh, you're at your best when you feel the worst. You feel washed up like piss going down the drain. Da-na-na-na-na. Pressure cooker kick my brain and tell me I'm insane. Right now it says, okay, Randy is here. Good, he is on the inside of Comey. He got all the news and updates, great information. I don't really consider myself on the inside. I happen to have the time to go and watch every single interview, and I go and I try to be in all the Twitter spaces now. But I don't really have any inside info though. I wish I did. That'd be great. You think there will be levels to Master Collector, Apprentice, Master, Grand? So yes, there will be. It will be point-based, ranked tiers. I was thinking that I was thinking that one of the tiers, because you know how I don't really care about mint number as long as I get the completed set. Is mint numbered tiers, because mint number tiers are where, let's say, if you happen to have a completed set of, say, Marvel Mighties, all under 100, you might be in a higher tier than somebody else that just has them like number 1,000, whatever. Mint numbered for some people that have a whole set under 100 would be super hard to reach. I've got 30 sets so far. What is everyone else up to as far as sets? Getsy says, what's up? Yo, what's up, Getsy? Taco says, maybe the retail price was 50 and you bought from a seller? Nah, Noah Guitar is pretty well versed in this. I don't think that was it. QD Raid says, yo, what was the update about? Well, I mean, that was also 34 minutes ago, so I think you've heard me speak on that. Titan says, app, open Veve open. Because what did you buy? Crypto and says, congrats on the 100 million. Why, thank you. 106.5 right now. Kem says, hey, first time tuning in. Love your videos. Thank you, Kem. Veve is back. Nista says, selling Deadpool Secret Rare and buying McFarlane and Superman for the gems. Your opinion? I I had sold a bunch of my comics to get the Harley Quinn Pew, the Harley Quinn that ultra rare, and I don't regret that at all. Even though that I'm sure the comics would have a lot more room to grow than the Harley Quinn. And again, the Harley Quinn I bought for $5,000, and now that ultra rare Harley Quinn is worth. Is Marketplace open? All right. Well, I do have another super chat, and it is from Lynn X. Saying, need Omi party in Europe, Randy. That's true. It's true. I think there's going to be two. One's going to be in the UK because Hello K is there, and the other I want in like Germany or Austria, that type of deal. I think the marketplace is down because this has been swirling for a minute now. Oh, no. Oh, got hiccups. And now this is worth 6,400. You know, that's the floor for that. Is 64, 68. You couldn't do 64, 69? That would have been hilarious. Yeah, so I don't know when the UK party will be. Maybe that's at 30 cents. But I do want something in either Austria or Germany because I love those places as well. But we'll see. Wherever the middle of Europe is. Where was I? Over here. Oh man, I'm so sorry guys. I'm behind so much. So yeah, Nista, I that's what I did. I sold some comics, and the reason I sold some comics is because they don't count towards your sets, at least not yet. So that's why I did it. Renzi said nothing new on app. Here's my Curry says comic degradation is dumb because they're so easy to accidentally open in the app. That's also true. As my Curry says, at least implement a system where it confirms that you want to open it. Good call. Where's my Curry at? So it says, Randy, don't miss. Do not sell Superman. Do not sell Superman. It says Titan Atlas. Sold Superman, and I made a mistake. I sold one of mine too. I only have one left. So, Sam Brand says Veve is up. Outside says, right, how many unique users? I don't know. Probably half that, about 350,000, give or take. Non-Fungible Wonderful says, my guy, hope all is well, fam. Yo, Non-Fungible Wonderful. I was humming your song this morning, like been here since May. Now in September, like while I was running this morning, I was like, that was like a good part of my run that I was like thinking that. And no, I don't have the ear pods, the head pods. I didn't even take my phone because my phone does enough during the day. It deserves a break while I run. That and the Bad Wolves version of Zombies, you know, it's the same old thing. You know, that one. Yeah. Moving on. Mashi says, Veve pulls me deeper and deeper in. Love it. Oh, that'd be a good one. I'm going to do America for my next Patreon member shout out. Never believed in these. That one. Justin says, it doesn't seem certain what we can do with our Omi exactly as of late. We're going to be able to buy NFTs with Omi. We're going to be able to buy land in the Veveverse with Omi. We're going to be able to stake with Omi. I can't heckin' wait. It's going to be amazing. Matt G says, China. Says, Cavell said Akomi will be an exchange. Yes, it will. Cavell said that David did. Yes, agreed. Top Killer says, I'm selling a Sugar Bear 87 for $400. What's a Sugar Bear 87? Oh, wait. Oh, the Diabetes Bear? Pretty good. Let me see. Serial Killers. Sugar Bear. Number 87. So if I go to prices low, if I go to edition, low to high, let's see what we got here. Number 59 is $689. Number 60 is $700. 66 is $99. Okay, so number 72 is $550. What did you say you were selling it? What for? 87 for $400. Yeah, number 87 is for $400, and that is the cheapest that you can get under $100. The next cheapest is $375, but that's number 106. So if you want under $100, you can get it for $400. That is the cheapest. That first appearance, rare number 87, and it is Panda Warrior. Oh, Panda Warrior, you are. That's awesome. I love that name, Panda Warrior, Kung Fu Panda. So yeah, Titan Atlas says, "Wow, bought the Statue of Liberty. What a disgrace! How much for the Statue of Liberty?" He bought it for $65,000. So I was a little salty that I could not stop him. Could not be done. And I guarantee you, he's not going to sell that back to me for like $70,000. It would be like I'd have to pay $100,000 for it, which, I don't know. Again, there's something in me, and I'm not. I'm American. I'm a citizen. I served in the military, but I'm from Peru. but I have this like thing about, maybe because I'm an immigrant, like being American is just one of the greatest things. I think that accomplishments that I've done, I do believe it is one of the greatest countries in the world. I'm not gonna be all star smart like, oh, it is the greatest. I believe it's definitely one of the greatest. We do a lot of things right. I know there's a lot of political strife that America does this, and this wrong. And you're right, there's a lot of things that the government does wrong, and the government definitely needs to work on, but a lot of the people are really good. Just, again, if you travel the world, there are foreigners with Captain America t-shirts on. Like, they have that because they like Captain America. Most people, even Americans, dislike the government, but the essence of that, I think it's really great. And I want certain things to stay in America's hands, especially the Statue of Liberty. Even technically, it was a French gift, but yeah, that just gets me. Pride to 100 ETH. Let's see what Pride's at now, because Pride has been up recently as well. Moving on here. Pride was up to like 4,900. Oh, 3,900 now. Nice. Amar Youssef says, hi Randy, with 100 plus collectibles with my Veve account, but most of them bought in the secondary market, wouldn't it be nice to have a way to keep track of the cost base for each one? You're 100% correct. I want that too. Brendan Z listed as lucky. Brendan Z, for how much? How much you list your lucky for, bro? So you're lucky. There's 69 available in the market, and the cheapest one is $2,000. Mr. Collector says, yo, what up? Yo, what up, Mr. Collector? Titan Atlas says, yeah, I know a year from now we are going to be small fish. Even me. Like, I know a lot of people consider me a whale, and I think the only reason I'm a whale is because I put everything I had into Omi. Like, if I had done the rule, I'll put 10%, I'll put, 40,000, and let's say I had 10 million Omi or whatever. I don't know if I'd be as big or as popular. And I think that really would not have shown my commitment, how committed I am to this company. And again, I don't really want to work, but if they did ask, hey, Chavez, do you want to come on as like a consultant? Just to see, just to get your opinion on this, I would say yes. And I don't like to work. I retired. Like, I don't, but I would do that for them because I want this company to be the best that they can. Obviously, I would have to sign like 8 non-disclosure agreements to be like, hey, don't talk about this, or this. But yeah, I would do that just for the overall success of the corporation, which they don't need me for that. Like, it would just be that little added layer of, hey, from your Pokemon thing, what do you think for this, and this type of rarity? Which again, I think they've done amazingly with. Titan Atlas says, yeah, I know, yeah, a year from now, a lot of us can be small fish. Again, I don't, if something goes on the marketplace for 10 grand, I cannot scoop that up. I don't have the funds to do that. Even 5 grand. Nope, can't do it, fam. Bobo says, some good points I got from the interview. Working on access in other countries and communication with government office in China. And again, China would much rather have these NFTs, which are pretty much carbon neutral, aside from other NFTs. Because China, a lot of people talk poop about China, but China bent over backwards to have Teslas in there. They bent some rules in order to have Tesla there because they want to accelerate the changeover to sustainable energy. So they would rather have Tesla there than like a Ford or GM or whatever, the internal combustion engines. But for the and in that same breath, doing that with NFTs, them trying to say like, hey, a lot of NFTs they're really not good for the environment, but these NFTs from you, Veve, from you, Akomi, they're pretty much carbon neutral. Let's have those. Let's give those as an option to our citizens. And the government would much rather have their citizens buying carbon neutral NFTs than other ones. So I'm very, 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 very bullish on that. Well, it says, can even change a light bulb in Veveverse. Desktop version, October. Marketplace, end of year. October, Japan. Gaming related, drop Street Fighter. So we have Marvel and we have Capcom. Has anyone ever played Marvel v Capcom? That was so heckin' good. I had, 3-on-3. It was like Iron Man, Venom, and War Machine. And I know you can make the argument Iron Man and War Machine have the same. They have the proton cannon. So I was unbeatable in that game. I don't care what, maybe Hulk because he had some good defenses sometimes, but no, proton cannon, and then I was so good at those games, the arcade games. Sorry, I just take myself back. Yeah, those are good. Omi homie Mike Jack says, "What a time to be an Omi homie." Heck yeah. OVR Land says, "Did you get to hear my question yesterday at the end of the Spaces?" No, I didn't. OVR Land, what was it? I'm very, very not concerned, but I'm very curious. Oh, and we have TAKO that says he is at 11 million coins now. Congrats on that, TAKO. Get it! Get it! Get it! Let's see if I can go and I can give myself a like. I did 34 likes. Can you can we get me to 35 likes? That'd be great. Schleem says app is open. Taco says Carmine Infantino Robin is so underrated. A lot of the that one's underrated. I think the Dick Grayson one, the Nightwing one, I think that's underrated. Renzi says we're not in mince mode anymore, Randy. No, we ain't. Jorge Allen says, what do you think about about Secret Rare Spider-Man comic book? I'm bullish on everything right now, to be honest. Pat now says, I almost sold everything and was thinking of buying that $400 comic. It was actually easy to buy. Go for it. Brenzy said, Landlord, do you actually do OVR? Landlord, do you actually do OVR? I don't know what that means. Moving on. Homie Mike Jack says, anybody else thinking about taking out a loan to get more Omi? I tried. I actually did for my friend. I owe him, $14,000. I actually do. I took, so I am in debt. I made a video going in debt to buy Omi. Luckily, this friend is very, very liquid. He's got a bunch of Ethereum. He's finally staking some Ethereum. I was out to dinner with him like a month or so ago. I was like, because he loves it. He had a few already. And I was like, Tyler, you can get your equity line of credit from your house and pay 3% a year on that. I think it's less than that. But you could also use that money, get a bunch of Ethereum, stake it, and get like 6% a year or something like that. And it's like, and he finally listened. So I think this was his way of thanking me. And it's like, all right, Chavez, you earned it. It's like, damn right I did. Renzi says, I cashed in some of my IRA for Omi because it's a better retirement fund. I never had a 401k, and again, this is not financial advice. Again, I love Bitcoin, Ethereum, Cardano, Binance Coin, Solana, CRO, and a bunch of others. But I love all of them. I think it's good. I think it is smart to diversify. People smarter than me have said like, hey, they should probably not put all your eggs in one basket. But this is just what I do. This is the last time I'm going to do it because obviously going all in with 400, 500,000 is different than me going in eventually in 2 years from now with like 10, $20 million. I'm not going to do that. The most I would ever go. Thank you guys for 50 likes. That means the world. But the most I would probably ever do is maybe like 400, $500,000 again moving forward. Mystical Edge, so smash that like button. Ramses, Justin says, Brendan, same. And yes, diversification is definitely a good strategy. Trying my best. Trying my very best. So yeah, moving on. Shaleem says, the Chinese will be all over Ultraman. Yeah, they already, I think, because again, a lot of them are already in. No, and I don't say a lot, like a small minority of the 900 million smartphone users in China are in, but they have what do you call it? Okay, it's just a small amount. So again, as those come in, Ultraman, and I might have made a mistake where I had gone on and I just want one of everything. So I'm not getting multiples of things as far as collectibles. Where some people are. Some people are buying up hundreds, if not thousands of comics. They're buying hundreds of just everything that they have, whatever's on the marketplace, just so they can buy it, whether it's Mermicornos, Princess Lady Bubblegums, or Unicornos, whatever they are. They're buying stuff very, very cheap because they know that as millions of people get in, they're going to become the store. They're going to become the ones that say like, oh, hey, lots of demand for this. I have like 20% of the market. And I haven't done that. I haven't done that because if I were to try to do that, let's say I were to clear the floor on let's say Ritmos or whatever, I spend like, like $30,000 on that, on just one thing, instead of getting everything else. Yeah, I could probably double, triple, maybe even 10x my money on that. But at the same time, I would also have to pay a lot more for all these collectibles that I want. And, getting a lot of one thing doesn't get me points in the VBverse. I mean, the Master Collector program, supposedly. Supposedly, the more sets you have, the higher tiers you'll get in that Master Collector program. So I was like, okay, let me get as much as I can right now. The only time I did break that rule is by getting hymns. I have 3 hymns. I want another one, but I'll wait. I'm going to try to get maybe a Bubbles next. I don't know why I'm trying for this Powerpuff Girl set. I can't get Donnie. Donnie's like $30,000. It's ridiculous. Maybe I can negotiate for him at some point. Moving on. Freddie Mercury also took out a loan for Omi. Damn. Chavez says Ultraman Common jumped to 60 in an hour. Oh my god. Where's Mercury says the wallet no longer shows Omi. My wallet does. I'm gonna show y'all here real quick. Going to profile. Yeah, my wallet has an Omi thing. I don't know. Maybe it's the difference between like Apple and Android, that type of deal. Luis Lizo says maybe they didn't update, but we won't see it until we update the app through the Play Store. Hopefully, an announcement soon. Maybe. Whereas McCurry says wallet no longer shows Omi. That is a one change, I think. Again, but that's I don't know. Maybe it's for some and not for others. Wubba Wubba says maybe they also holding Ido for a big Asia launch. That would be the most ridiculous launch ever. That would be the biggest ever. I mean, every drop is the biggest ever because we get more users every day. But that would be. It would sell out in 0.1 second, like a tenth of a second, 100th of a second. That would sell out in. I don't know how many there are. Do we know how many there are for Ido? Let's go to the store. Because there aren't going to be a lot of them because he's already he's already the ultra rare. There's less than 2,000 of them. There's 1,950, but out of those 40 were taken out, so there's 1,910. And when you have that little, if we're going to save that for an Asia launch, that God, it's going to be bananas. Yeah, when you have 1 million people going for that, because again, it's only $90. So. What says maybe? Yep. Where's McCurry? Says, oh no, never mind. My Omi wallet got disabled. That's why. It's weird. Blue Coded says, what's the update on? I see nothing new. I don't either. Maybe it's just to eventually. I know we're going on to Immutable X, so maybe for me, if you go to your wallet, maybe now, and again, it's just pure speculation that now if you send Omi there, maybe that converts it for you. I don't know if you're going to have to put it on an exchange, how to change your Omi from what it is now to what it's going to be when we're on Immutable X. I don't know. Who dares enter my domain? Okay, no, we're good. All right, moving on. Top Killer says, I think they're finally moving on to the X migration. I believe so too. Justin says, where's my Korea Trust wallet? Yeah, it's annoying and terrifying. Blue Code says, something wrong with your mic? There's a static noise. I don't really have a mic. It's just my. Let me know if that keeps it up. VV Fanboy says, "What's up, Randy? Yo, what's going on?" Omar Kasage says the update was about Dashi being a collectible secretly from me. I don't know if I would have them if I could ever. Maybe that would be similar to how Earth 2. They have some Earth 2 trading cards that are NFTs that bear the Earth 2 logo, and I'm on some of them. Obviously, they got my permission for it and everything. Maybe if I could go to Veve, say like, hey, how about a secret Dashi thing? Make it like 500 of Dashi, and I'll get one. I hope they would give me one, and then I don't care if I get number 500. Like I don't care if I don't get number 1 or whatever, and then have those guys out. That'd be really cool. That'd be fun. I don't think I'm big enough yet. I don't think anyone really knows the real Randy Chavez. Maybe I should get a Dashi shirt made. I don't know. Milham says, hey, Randy, managed to complete the serial killers last night. Brandy sold $650 worth of my comics, like 15 minutes, and I picked up Count Calorie. Count Calorie went through the heckin' roof. That was literally like $300 a couple days ago, and yesterday it shoots up to like $635. I don't even know what's it at now. $644. So yeah, it's... And the $644, if you go and buy that now, then the floor shoots up to $698. So it's... you instantly make like $40. Instantly. All right, moving on. Moving on here. Brendan says, buy my lucky. I don't have the funds. VV Darklink says, ha ha ha, I sold my account to buy more comics. Oh, y'all switched. Y'all switched. Nice. Wilhelm's LMAO. Also, and there's a mobile app or desktop version of what's that? Settlers of Catan, where you can go and say like, hey, will you trade me, 2 of your brick for a wheat or something like that, and they'll they have that on there. They'll do it. So I think there will be trades set up. The app will have eventually where it says, hey, I have this count calorie. We'll be willing to trade for this, and then somebody says, oh, I need that. I'll trade this, and this way you don't have to like buy and sell anything. They would miss out on the 2% that they go where he have to sell it and then buy that type of deal. They would miss out on that, but I think that would make things a lot more user friendly, and they'll still get what do you call it? They'll still get the 2% and everything on most other things. It's just for those unique scenarios. I'll trade this for this, that type of deal. I think that'd be fun. VV Darkling says, trying to be like you, Z, and get a secret rare. Bobo says, hold cow, Batmobile. Now, I'm very salty. Said Batmobile is in. Apparently, it was a. Wait, what? Brendan Z, you got it in a giveaway? Brendan Z, you got it? Oh my God, send me a message. Send me on Twitter. Do whatever. Still no secret rare on drop. She says, no way. She says, that's still not fair because there was a fault. Yeah, there's no fault of our own. I assume that's something that. Can I buy that on the marketplace? Is anybody selling that? Not that I have too much in my account left, but yeah, no, it's not part because it's its own set. It looks like if you go on and no, I don't want. Someone just messaged me. It was not that. Let me go and try to find it again because it looked like the set was just one of one. Yeah, so it's just one of one. It is the secret rare, but I don't see it in any of the sets though. That I'm scrolling down here, and I'm not seeing that particular set. Even if you know how sometimes you got to swipe, I'm not seeing the swipe option in any of these. Oh, hold on. Oh my God. Sorry, I keep getting these. Oh, nice. Oh, epic. Buddy of mine got a lucky, got a lucky number 55. It's amazing. Also, because so many people are messaging me on it, I cannot do raffle. Even though raffles are fun to participate in, I love Atlantic City, I love Vegas, I love gambling, I love blackjack. I can't do raffles on the channel because that would be considered like gambling, and I just can't do it. And also, I cannot get I don't want to do any, like if somebody were to say, oh, hey, I have a Pikachu token that I'm making, and this Pikachu token is going to, that's not licensed by Pokemon. So, and I'm saying that because nobody came to me with a Pikachu token. Somebody came to me with something like a Pikachu token on Twitter, and hoping that they can mention the project, and I just can't do that because that's not licensed. Their thing, that's one of the faces of a corporation, I can't do. So I can't do that. If it was a legit project that's like, hey, this is what I'm trying and whatever, okay. But if they're trying to take something that they can get a cease and desist letter, I can't do that. There's no way. It's not. New Dog says, me too, man. Me too. Brendan Z says, is it the Batmobile not marketable? I don't see it in the market either. I was looking for it in the drops. I'm looking for it, collectibles that are new in the market, and I'm not seeing that either. If it was, oh God, I don't know how many were given out. I don't know how many there are. If anyone got it, if they could tell me exactly like how many were made and how many they got, I would be all over it. Yeah. Tacos is not fair. Sniper says, won't they get free gems and a Batmobile? Well, the gems were taken back, so that's why. Jorge On says, I want one too, as well. Real Talk says, hell nah. Sleeves says, the disrespect. Brandon says, no Batmobile in the market. There's not. Cutie Ray says, Batmobile? That would be disgusting to us normal, not crybabies. I mean, again, that's what the Akomi team is doing. I trust in everything that they do. It's not like they're taking away from us. Like they're not saying like, oh, hey, we're going to take some of your stuff and we're going to give it to them. That's not what they're doing. They just had something extra. This is what they decided to do. Do I wish it happened to me? Absolutely. I wish they, had Gemgate and they whatever. But it didn't. So it is what it is. Can't do anything about it. Just gotta try for the next one. James Allen says they are rewarding people that tried to steal from them. Again, if you go and say like, hey, I'm gonna buy 350 gems, and suddenly you get 550 gems. That's not stealing. That's a glitch. And did people try to exploit that glitch? Absolutely. And do I have what feelings do I have about the people that cried like, oh, hey, you took my gems? Those were not your gems to begin with. I have no sympathy. But if it's, again, just because of the inconvenience, they're doing what they think is right, as far as they're saying like, hey, we inconvenienced these people, whether it was their fault or not. It wasn't. I don't even know if it was Akomi's fault. It was just a glitch, Gemgate. And they're trying to make it right by people saying, hey, I know you weren't expecting like 2,000 gems or so to be taken out of your account. This is what we're doing to try to compensate for that. You're not going to make everybody happy. But so this is just something that we got to deal with. Veve Fanboy says his 24 sets so far. Dr. Doom says, I got the gem glitch, paid off through straight away. Oh, very good, very good. Motiva Production says, for your high-risk lending, you used to do, how did you get customers? We would have a website, and we would have them say, like, hey, we would have ads be put out also, and it's like, hey, here you guys do loans, can't get it from my bank, like, what can you do for me? And like, all right, well, here's what we can do, these are products that we have, there's this, and, I have to make sure they're a business owner, I have to make sure that they're doing at least, like, 10 to 15 grand a month in deposits, because, you don't really make anything if you're lending out a couple grand. You have to lend out a lot in order to make a little bit. I sent in an application with some bank statements. I would underwrite the bank statements, be like, okay, this is the deposit that they do, how much they do, what their average daily balance is, what their ending balance is, what they're using their money on, what they're spending their money on, how much they're owed in aging receivables, and then check the credit, and we'd go from there. But again, if anyone has that secret rare, let me know. Motiva Production says for your they already have all the names of the people they were going to reimburse. It says no people can say they were affected from now on. That's true. And now it says, start a GoFundMe and get me a Superman. I should have held that forever. Good idea. Says, bro, that better not be the secret rare they give away. I don't know. Taco says, hey, brother, just got to 11 million coins. Your bullishness gave me some confidence. Party in Vegas won 50 cents. I don't know. I think the Vegas party might be 25 cents. I'm not 100% sure. Crypto Neon says, I will not be a happy bunny. I think a lot of us are looking at this from the wrong perspective, because am I upset that I didn't get one? Yeah, I wanted one. But the fact that, again, I always try to dial it back and say, like, okay, well, life could have turned out very, very differently. Like, I was born in Peru with literally no roof over the head. Maybe that's why I'm comfortable with no AC here. And I could have been in a third world country. I could have, had the same pair of shoes for 12 years, and I could have life could not have been good, but life is pretty good. And, I am not in Kuwait anymore, where when you deploy and you go to any of those countries, whether it's Afghanistan, Iraq, Qatar, Kuwait, you see some of the locals and how they live. It's like, oh, okay, well, all right, things aren't so bad for me. And if this is the worst thing that happens to us all day, that we didn't get a giveaway that some other people got, it's a pretty good day. I think that is still a pretty good day. Our lives are still pretty legit. Yeah. Moving on. Jordan says, where did you see that Batmobile thing? I think it's fake. The pictures were floating around from many different people. None of them, I don't think, have been made public yet. One was in a Telegram group. One was in a private message. The private message that I just showed you, that's the one I just got. The one in the Telegram group was I can't even show it. It's a kind of a secret group. But yeah. Moving on. That isn't the market, so if anything, it's either not sellable or not delivered. It's fake. It might be. Brandon says, yeah, Foster Hill will be coming on the podcast. Real Talk says, is Batmobile rumor real? I don't know. Dr. Doom says, people forget that OMI itself is an asset. There will be a point when you sell your OMI, you will never get it back, because it will be spent and burnt. I agree. I'll always keep a little bit of OMI because again, I'll never have. I don't think there's going to be another project where I'm going to put all my money in. Maybe I could put, like 100,000 in, a couple 100,000 in, like I did with OMI, and maybe that 10x's or 100x's, whatever. But I don't think it would be. This is like literally a once. I don't even want to say once a decade, because once every decade, you had Amazon in like '97, you had Tesla in like 2011. But those took 10 plus years in order to get to where they are, in order to 100x. We can do that in a couple of years. We can do that in less than half the time. So this right now is the once in a lifetime thing, up until it happens again, but I don't know when that'll be. Dr. Doom says, people forget that OMI itself is an asset. Oh yeah, we just read that. And TAKO with that $5 super chat saying, party soon in Vegas, 50 cents. Maybe before then. Some people will FOMO into NFT to the point that OMI will have a very, very small circulating supply. I hope so. Like I said, I'm a collector. I'm a hoarder. I will collect. Tyler Atlas says, Randy, I got to give you credit. Everything is red and Akomi dipped and rose back up. I went over to Twitter and see there are tons of moon posts. To the moon! Yeah, I like it when it dips, so I could buy more at my favorite thing at a discount. So Cook says, I'm debating if I need to sell some stuff for gems in case this Batmobile thing is real. Again, I have seen it in a oh god, there's so many of these. Sorry, moving on. I'm trying to find the other one where I got it for you, or where it was. And I'm not finding. But yeah, that the other one I got it from, and I could show this. I can't show it. It was also that as well. So I think it is. Maybe it's something that they're either going to give away, or it's something that is coming out. But that I believe that's in our future. Whether that was the giveaway, or it was not the giveaway, that is coming. I saw that this morning before anyone brought up this is a secret rare giveaway. I was like, oh, this is something that's coming. So this I saw earlier before, and my first thought was, oh, someone's gonna get in trouble. They leaked a picture. So that they leaked a picture, and I was like, oh, okay. If they leaked that, then that's probably what's coming, and this is probably a test account. But then somebody sent me that picture before, like on the stream, and I was like, oh, maybe this is the secret rare that they gave away. But if it's not on the market yet, and nobody that we know that has it is not on Twitter right now, then I would say that it might be not the secret rare giveaway. It might just be what's to come, and the picture just leaked. So yeah, hopefully that is that is what happened. Maxwell Coates, I'm debating if we need to sell. Yeah, I don't think that is. I think that would be. Although I don't know why that says, where it says it's in the same thing as after the Batman Black and White Series 2. I don't think that'll be in the same. Will it be Batman Black and White Series 6? I don't know. I have no idea. When do you think it hits 25 cents? I think the end of next year. It can hit close to that, but after the end of next year, at some point we will probably go into a bear market, probably go into a crypto winter at some point, probably towards the end of next year. Again, this is all just my opinion. It's all just speculation. Crypto R Us, I think Andy Crypto, or I forget his name. Oh, Lark Davis. They're both kind of on the same page. We're like, yeah, at some point next year we'll probably hit that bear market. So those are the guys that are going to take profit all through. End of this year, early next year, in preparation, so they could buy back in when the bear market happens, if it does happen. If that's the case, I think we would probably have to wait until 2024 to get into another bull market before that happens. But I think with this type of thing, because the crypto isn't like, it's going to be used for a lot, it's going to have a lot of utility, and we're only going to grow. There's only going to be more people coming in. I feel like, not that it's bear proof, but I feel like it does have some bear resistance, does have some bear body armor on it, in which that if it does go down, it will have a nice K-shaped recovery instead of just, slowly going up, like a lot of other things. So if that's the case, then I would say maybe by the end of mid 2023, end of 2023. I think by end of 2023 we might hit 30 cents. Because if we're, let's say 10 cents by the, oh, I'm sorry, 5 cents by the end of this year, 10 cents by the end of next year, I'm sorry, 20 cents by the end of 2023, and I'd say $1 by the end of 2027. But again, it depends what we finish at this year. They said literally 4 or 5 more languages by Q1 of 2022. That is 6 months away. Like the end of Q1 is 6 months away. So in 6 months we have 4 other languages, and they didn't say which one are ours. Let's say it's French, say it's German. Could you imagine if it's like Chinese, like Mandarin? Oh my God, that'd be so bananas. Yeah. All right, moving on. So for 25 cents, I don't know. Anyone's guess right now. Our side says the 50 cent is at Crypto Ocasio Cortex Place, according to Reese, and on Twitter. Really? Dr. Doom says that's exactly why OMI has unlimited potential value. FOMO. Panda Go says open. Andre Brown Jr. says Colorado party at 420. Maybe at 42 cents we could have a Colorado party. I don't know. Dr. Lee says see it in Vegas at 25 cents. He's in. Mr. Bob Dobolino says, what's this 500 gem thing people are talking about? That was just where No Metal Guitar saw something for 50 gems, but it took 500 gems from him. That was what that was about. Jorge on says, what's this paper? What paper? Dylan says, Master Collector level. Johnny Dunn Twitter. Master Collector level, Johnny Dunn Twitter. All right, let's take a look-see. Let's see what he posted recently. Pin tweet, little immutable X, sub 49 minutes. All right, so the more you collect, the higher your collector level. With each level up you gain benefits such as early access and limited editions. I guess that was one of the things that we saw. If you go on and let me X out of the Veve app real quick. X out of my calendar. That's one of the things that you see like on here on the opening screen, like that. Snap and share, show collectibles looking good. Yeah, so it looks like he just took a screenshot of that, which is pretty legit. I can't wait for that. I'm so sorry to everyone that's messaging me right now. OVR Land says Showroom 2.0 is my guess. Always better than expectations. So yeah, I have currently 30 sets. I'll try to get. I don't know what'll happen. I mean I could go and get a Mondo set for like $500 or less than $500 and get a 31. But I don't have all the other sets in season 1 are going to cost me like thousands of dollars. The cheapest one would be probably the Dragon Girl. The Dragon Girl would be the cheapest one for me. And oh my God, it's 3,700 now for that ultra rare Dragon Girl. What's the 3754? So much. It's so much. Like I get it, makes sense. But that's going to be the cheapest for me. Because I can't do the Powerpuff Girls because Donnie's 30,000. The Ghostbusters, that platinum one, is $8,800. So that's a lot. And then the other Ghostbusters one, the Toy Tokyo one, is 17,000. That's so bananas. So the next logical set that I could get would probably be the Dragon Girl one, which would cost me, like I said, like 4,000 for the ultra rare, 530 for the rare. Let's see what the common and uncommon are. All right, 160 for the uncommon. That's not bad. And only 80 for the common. So the common, the uncommon, and the rare, maybe I can get this week. But that ultra rare for like what's it, 4,000? Almost 4,000 is just so much. Brendan Z says, got a Marvel #1 secret rare and completed the set. Get that, Brad, get it! Wilhelm says, nice, Brendan. So I forgot my hour Patreon member shout out. Never believed in these. I couldn't see a set if I can't feel it. But how can there be no magic? What happened to me? And then I saw you. I couldn't believe it. You took my heart, I couldn't retrieve it. Said to myself, what's it all about? All right. Mr. Bob Dabalino says number 4. George says, congrats on the secret rare. Brandon says, someone brought my Barda, so I delisted the bunny. It was one or the other had to go. I think there are actually less bunnies than there are Bardas, but I think Starfire, I think, will always be more than Barda, because Starfire is just a lot more well-known. But that being said, I think Barda has a bit of room to grow. When finally it says, oh, you're going to have a certain amount of whatever, maybe points in the Master Collector program because you have all the Comic-Con exclusives, that's when the bunny and everything will probably go up, in my opinion. Yeah. Excuse me. And to go, Milham says 8. Robo says 15 sets, 373 collectibles and comics. Oh my god, that's epic. Titan Atlas says, Brandon, what price did you pay for the DR? Master Collector's got 35. Wow, that's insane. Atlas says secret rare. Was my curry out? Says 0 sets, but 2 ultra rares from both ADV times. Nice. Brandon says 1.1. Outsider, Our Sides says, saw this note. They changed the auction on the comic books where it shows the day counter. Oh, okay. Brandon says it's the Marvel's number 1, not Marvel's first. Gotcha. And Lynn X, that €2 super chat saying, need Omi party in Europe, Randy. It'll happen. At some point. Jorge Allen says, what is your thought about the secret rare Spider-Man comic? Hold or sell? I mean, that's it depends what you would sell it for. Are you going to sell that to complete a couple of sets? Or are you going to sell that just to have gems? I would say if you're going to sell just to have gems, just hodl. That's what I would do. But I've sold a lot of comics so I can complete other sets in the series 1. Because again, season 1, it's going to be the first season. That first season, I know this from Pokemon, that everyone's going to be there. That's just going to be that first season. This is going to be first set, the first season. That's always going to be most coveted. This is like base set. Season 2 is probably going to be like fossil set. Season 3 will be jungle set, and so on and so forth. There's going to be different ones in there, like in the jungle set, Snorlax and Vaporeon, super high. In the fossil set, you have Dragonite and Gengar, super high. In the base set, all of them are super high. So you're going to have your ones that are going to be absolutely huge. Oh my god. They're going to be great. But yeah, so you're going to have those that are going to be great. But outside of that, the sets are going to be probably less and less coveted as they go on. Again, that first set is just going to be the most, in my opinion, most coveted of all time. Honda Extreme says, someone sell Class 1 tiles in Austria. Cost $39. He sell for $700. Land price is $740. I don't know what they cost in Austria. I have tiles in Austria. Let me see what they are. We got an Earth 2 question here. Earth 2, if I go to my land, go for not for sale, and I go to, it's got to be like really in my, all right, I got a bunch of stuff in Brazil, Golden Week in Japan. All right, let me try number 3. I'm sure I have some. Oh, in Niederstadt, Austria is, and this is Class 1. I have 200 tiles, purchased for $23. The new land value is $542. Let's see, new land value now in Austria is, oh wow, people bought all around my land. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to go and, I can't even find any. I cannot find any open squares, open boxes. Like where I got is just legit. Oh, okay, finally got one. About $2.71 for one tile in Austria right now, currently. I don't know if that helps you. Mr. A says, yo gang, let's go. Man, wish I had more NFTs on Veve. Same. Veve Darklink says, 9 sets, 490 comics. Veve Darklink is going to be a store. That's incredible. Brendan Z says, damn, that's a lot of comic books. Brendan Z says, becoming a Marvel librarian. Motiva Production says, yes, you're a party. It'll be great. Crypto Keeper says, thanks to you, Randy and Wraithax, I now have an Earth 2 account and am a proud owner of 4 tiles in beautiful Djibouti. Thanks again, no problem. Yeah, Wraithax has been instrumental in a lot of my big giveaways. The first giveaway we had was like a $1,000 giveaway, or like a $1,300 giveaway. The giveaways we had yesterday, they amounted to several hundred, if not over 1,000. Between all of them, over $1,000 in giveaways yesterday, which was super fun. Renzi says, "Would y'all rather have 1 lucky or 20 common Kangs?" Probably 20 common Kangs, because then you could sell a bunch and still, because that's more liquid. Where 1 lucky, you sell it, you don't have any more lucky. But 20 Kangs, you could sell a bunch and you still have one. So yeah. Titan Atlas says, "How much money do I need to buy everything, all the Omi and all the Veve collectibles?" It's like over $100,000 just for season 1. Like 120,000 just for season 1. Literally a fourth, 25% is Donnie at like $35,000. But if you, so that's what you would need. And again, that's just in season 1. Season 1, in order to collect that, that's like $120,000. Season 2, I'm trying to think if season 2 has anything crazy like that. I don't think they do. Season 2 will end though October 15th. October 16th starts season 3. Can't wait for that. I'm going to have to take my girlfriend out for a very special dinner that night because that is our anniversary, and I'm going to do that. Be like, babe, instead of going to the Poconos, let me take you at night for a nice dinner. We'll go to a hotel just so I can do the drop with you guys that Saturday, just so I can do that. So yeah, need to buy all the Omi. I don't think you can buy all the Omi. It costs billions. Nasara Gasara says they fixed the comic marketplace. Oh, nice. It says stake Omi. I can't wait to stake like 50 million Omi. It's gonna be great. Roll said, "I told myself I wouldn't buy any more Omi because of financial obligations. Then I bought more on this dip." I too have done that. I see you too are a man of risk and sheer hecking will. NBEE says, "What do you think about the Omi trilogy? Todd Spider-Man, and the Superman, and the Todd, the Spider-Man, and the Superman." I think it's great. I've had all 3. I knew that first Batman set was, I think the Riso Batman, what is that now? Riso Batman, I got it like 2,600 give or take. That Eddie Riso it's got to be like 3,800 now. 3,900. Oh, there we go. The Todd McFarlane was like 985 this morning. Let's see what it is right now. As that news gets more and more, 999. The floor is official, like almost. Once that happens, the next one is 1,000. So pretty much the floor is 1,000. 999 is just bananas. But again, that floor is a very strong, like 1,000, 1,000, 1,000. Like they're all 1,000. The next one that goes up to 1.1 thousand is literally like eight of those away. So it's very, very hard to raise the floor now. Yeah. Mescalite says, "Smash them. Smash that like button." Yeah, thanks, guys. Gabe Vincent says, "Some people try and scam you, and they change the price from listed price really fast. They almost got me." Oh, that's how they do it. Yeah, thank you guys for 63 likes, Mr. Collector. Thank you for telling everyone to smash that like button. So yeah, Gabe Vincent, just to reiterate what he had said, that some people try to scam you, and they change the price from the listed price really fast. They almost got him. So I guess watch out, be vigilant. Titan Atlas says, "Arnold became governor of California. He was not born in America." Yes. Are we talking about politics? Like how to become president? Because that's California. You can become anything in America except for president if you're an immigrant. You can be the Joint Chief of Staff. You can be a senator, congressman if you're an immigrant. I cannot be president because I was not born here. Which is fine. I would not want that job. That looks super stressful. People age so much. Like it's worse than the military. Like military has a thing called the Military Accelerated Aging Club, because I looked young before I joined. But yeah, things are good. That's why I like America too. You can not be born here, and you can become a politician if you want. Only one link says they need a trading option, NFT for NFT. It would reduce the necessity for escrow. Yes, agreed 100%. I've never done anything in escrow. I guess the only thing that I have done, it wasn't in escrow, was with Nomad with Guitar, who had bought my first edition PSA 10 Blaine's Arcanine, and he gave me gems for it, and once the gems were completed, I sent it to him. It's still in transit. I lost the tracking number, but it is in transit. And then was some other guy that bought one of my comic books and then I used that to buy a Harley Quinn. I used that plus other things that I had to buy the ultra rare Harley Quinn. PW says, I'm torn between hodling a Fantastic Four secret rare comic or selling for a Da Vinci Pride. Which has most potential? It's going to be hard. I think a lot of Da Vinci Pride it's already 48x'd because it's at like $4,800. I think a decent amount of that has been cooked in to the price already. Can that go to $40,000, $50,000? Can it 10x again? Sure. It can 10x again. Go to $49,000. That's so much though. I don't know. I mean, a couple of ETH, yeah, not that big of a deal. Can it go to like 12,000? Yeah, absolutely. It's just like 4 ETH, 3 or 4 ETH, depending on what ETH is. That's fine. But again, that's 3 to 4xing that secret rare comic book. I don't know the mint number on that. The Da Vinci's have well over 1,000. I think almost 2,000 mints. The comic book secret rare, nowhere near close to that. But Veve Darkling says Pride. So who knows? Tatlanal says, yeah, I see Captain America in Asia and in some countries, America fought against Captain America. Yeah, even in the Civil War comics, brings up all the time. Captain America says, I can't, like his ideals, his value. Even in the movies, they do this very well. Where at the end of Civil War, Captain America leaves his shield and says, like, listen, I don't want to be Captain America. I don't feel like Captain America. I feel like this person that I'm sticking to my ideals more than I am Captain America. And then in Endgame, when he comes back as Captain, Tony gives him back a shield. He says that he doesn't even say it, but he goes and he basically, with his mind and looks, and he's just saying like, hey, I might not be Captain America anymore. He was kind of a nomad Captain America for a couple of years, in Infinity War and beyond. And he says that, all right, now it's time. People need some old school Captain America. I'm going to try to represent this as best as I can. And I thought that was really good. I thought that was really exciting. Sorry, I love him. He's one of my heroes. Dude Darling says, in my opinion, he thinks Pride. Motivo Production says, how much is your Omi worth right now? Well, let's take a look, see what Omi is. Come on. Where's the Omi? All right, let's go to Bit4X right now and see what we're trading at. I guess like 0.0053. So let's say 0.0053. So 106.5 million times 0.0053. It's worth about 564,000, give or take. Yeah, so that's how much the Omi's worth right now. Pretty legit. Mr. A says, has Omi been around his own? Yeah, that's right. It's pretty close. Rolo says, Motivo Productions, 105 million Omi times current price. Yeah, actually, it's 106.5 now. Sharky Man says, Secret Rare Spider-Man is 7K floor. Oh, that's great. I haven't really checked the... nope, don't want to go to Disney. Don't want to go there. I haven't really checked the app for the comics. Let's see what some of these Secret Rares are. Secret Rares. There's the Ultra Rare. Come on, guys. What's the Secret Rares in the comic books here? Come on. Let's see. Let's see where we're at. All right, the Tales of Suspense, the Black Widow Secret Rare is at 1,600. Not bad. Looks like the other ones are down here. Right, meow. Secret Rare of House of X is 1,300. That's pretty low. But again, just my opinion. The Avengers number 8 Secret Rare is $10,600. I told you all that'd be 5 figures. Go look back. Let's see. All right, the Marvel Comics number 1 Secret Rare is at $18.2 thousand. Very nice. I remember seeing that for less than 10%. I remember seeing that on the drop, $1,400. Like, this could go down. I won't get it. I fudged up. Hard. Rolo says, Marvel Mighty floor prices are slowly on the rise. Imagine when, if they announce it will be 3v3 playable. Oh my, I couldn't imagine. I mean, I can. I totally can. Yeah, I think that'd be great. So Marvel Mighties, let's see. What was that? I think Sam Wilson was the lowest. He's at 869. And what we got here? Let's say the Marvel. What was it? Mr. Fantastic was pretty low as well. 887. So yeah, they are slowly on the rise. So is 7K floor. Roll says, oh yeah, there. Titan Atlas says, okay, here's my prediction for you, Randy. If you fell asleep for 3 years, woke up 2024, your 100 is worth 150x from today. What's that worth? 150x what it's worth today. So let's do some maths here. 535,000 times 150. Okay. Whew. Bless me. I would have about $80 million, which would be legit. Yeah. Iani Rin says, just make a like of 33. Yeah, everyone, smash that like button. ERV Douglas says, do you think Omi can reach $5? In the 2030s, yeah, that's possible. Lynn X says, Ghostbusters common, car, undervalued in my opinion. It's going for less than the drop price, and it's also interactive. It's probably when we do races. Yeah, I think all of these will be above their price in the future. You know, when we have more people getting in. Excuse me. Lynn X says, Ghostbusters common, car, undervalued in my... Yep. Mr. A says, get a Fantastic Four secret rare comic. If you can afford one, Mr. A thinks that could be a $30,000 to $50,000 comic. It's very possible. Tylen Atlas says, okay, he will be worth between 80 and 100 million if you hold only for... But again, that's if it 150 X's in this amount of time. I'm good with insight, and I don't know most times when I say things for other people, it happens. All right, I can dig that. It says, I got an idea. Veve Rentals. We can rent out our NFTs. I think we'll be able to do that as well. Because I just like some of the NFTs for a while, like Ghostbusters Trap was fun for a few weeks. Yeah, I think we'll be able to rent them out as well for a certain amount, be a contract, and then at the end of that contract, it gets brought back to me. It says, Akomi Lend, where you can put your NFT up and get OMI for it, but you still own the NFT when you pay it back. Agreed. Will Fantastic Four Secret Rare outperform Spider-Man? I don't know. Spider-Man is the most popular, but people have been looking for Fantastic Four Secret Rares, like comic books, for a while. They just haven't been printed. They haven't been... Like, Marvel had stopped all of that while trying to get... I mean, they're probably back now, but they stopped all of that while trying to get the movie rights for Fantastic Four, which they have now. And Lau says, also insurance for Veve collectibles? I don't know if we'll have that. But Renzi says probably DJ. Bait Maximo, what's going on? Says, hey, which secret rare, ultra rare, and rare do you have on comic books? I don't have many comic books left. I don't even know. Not a lot. I'm gonna go to the drops, go to comics. Yeah, I don't even think I have any rares left for comic books. Renzi says, Fantastic Four, New Mutants, and Marvel's First will be the OGs. Megatron says, yo, Big Randy, we're all in your corner. Thanks, guys. Renzi says, chat, 20K, 20 Kang Commons or Secret Rare Lucky? Brennan Z is asking the chat. Crypto Neon says, I'm pretty... Oh, my God. I'm still like 30 minutes behind on comments. I'm so sorry, guys. I might not be able to get to all of them. I'm going for 90 minutes and my throat hurts. So let's do my 90-minute Patreon member shout-out. That was okay. I don't belong here, we gotta move on, dear. Escape from this afterlife, 'cause this time I'm right. Move on and on, far away from here. Got nothing against you, but surely I'll miss you. That was Afterlife, and I messed that up a little bit. Sorry about that, guys. Thinking Secret Rare can hit 100, Fantastic Four Secret Rare can hit 100K, that'd be bananas. Good says, I'm pretty sure Ido and the rest of the Series 1 Ultraman aren't available in China or Japan, so they might be waiting to release that in China when that comes. And even though they said 4 to 5 languages by the end of Q1 of next year, doesn't mean that we won't have one this year. Because again, they are readily available, they just have to do a few kinks in them. I know when a coin moves to a different chain, for good reason, it's a winning day. Too bad no 2-for-1 for us. Yeah, they're not going to do a split. Asshole Cook says, content creator bobbleheads. Dashi can be a part. That would be great. Interchangeable. Put my head on Dashi, Dashi's head on mine. And that says, Randy, you basically put your house in a Komi. You like the Bitcoin family guy who sold his house for Bitcoin. Yeah, I mean, I never had a house. Maybe one day. One day Production says, would be cool with maybe some untradeable NFTs. Made only like 10 of them, but you can't sell them. Could work for Dashi, for example. Well, it could be. Oh, Guitar says, who's Lindsey Sterling? Only one of the greatest violinists of our time. It's not. What makes her great is so for me, back in the day when I used to play violin, you could move a little bit, you could stand up and like walk around and play, but she's just like doing some these wicked dance moves with it. I was like, oh my god, it's incredible the way that she does that. And just YouTube Lindsey Sterling anything, like Lindsey Sterling Zelda, Lindsey Sterling Pokemon, Crystallize, not Seasons, just all really really good. Love her. DJ Diaz says, "Are you happy with the dip, Randy? You get more Omi? I'm gonna try. If I can get paid this week, I'll try." Brenzy says, "We need trades ASAP. Been losing so much on fees. At least it's burning Omi." Yeah. 30 Burger says, "The problem is everybody have no money to buy the." Yeah, I'm spent again. I literally had an MRE last night because I. Yeah. Star Helix says, "What's up, Randy? Checking in on my break. How's your day going?" It's going pretty well. It's going all right. I went for a run this morning. It's pretty good. I'm going to get some food and go to the gym later. It's going to be great. Be awesome. Titan Atlas says, DS Akomi crashed down and rose back up on a day that Bitcoin and ETH are down major. The Akomi is better than a bank. Where's my Korea says, I don't think I have the Batmobile like you do. I don't think anyone does. Maybe only certain accounts can see it. Maybe the accounts that are getting it. I don't know. Taco says, New Mutants Uncommon went to 50 and dropped to 30 because of undercutters. Damn. Titan Atlas says, no matter how much money you have in Veve and Akomi, we are all in the same boat. We all want more, and we do not have enough. This is a sure sign of a moon. Sure sign. Says 100% on board. Finally, now we are clear for takeoff. Convinced after a long debate. Horse on Jupiter says, Randy, is it possible to retire with 8 million Omi? Thanks for all you do for the... I retired before I had any Omi, so... I mean, it depends on your lifestyle. Depends what you want. Depends how high it moons. 8 million Omi at 10 cents is $800,000. Now, obviously, you're going to have to pay a lot of taxes on that, but let's say you hold it for a couple of years so you have long-term capital gains, and it's 25 cents. Okay, well, let's do the math here. At a dollar, you would have $8 million. At 25 cents, you would have $2 million. So at 25 cents, if you cash out right then, $2 million, let's say you pay, $500,000 tax, so you have $1.5 million. Buy a house, depending on where you buy a house, it could be $500,000. Nice big house, $500,000. You have $1 million left. Could invest $100,000, a couple $100,000 of it, invest half of it, invest 90% of it, keep $100,000 just for like living expenses for a couple of years, and then cash out. You probably could. Again, I retired on less than that. Just the reason why I retired with only having like $500,000, maybe give or take, was because I knew that if I could go in and put all this into Bitcoin, then that would go a lot. And I retired before Omi. Then my thesis changed when I realized what Omi could do, what it was doing, what it's already done, and nobody's in yet. I was like, this is stupid. I was not going to sell my Tesla. Originally, I was just going to sell some Pokemon cards, get into Bitcoin, have a couple of those, and be legit. And then I was like, oh no, this is something that's super special. This is something that I'd be doing my future self and every other thing that I want to help a disservice if I didn't do this. Again, not financial advice. Every single financial advisor would be like, do not do what this guy did. Do not do what I did. If you want to get into crypto, cool, diversify though. Although most people would say like, hey, you should probably do like 60% stocks, maybe like, 10% crypto and like, 30%, I don't know, maybe like bonds. Bonds are so stupid. Yeah, they might do like, if you, ARK Invest is really good. Kathy Wood is one of my heroes, one of my favorite. She thinks everybody should have Bitcoin in their portfolio, which I believe also. I don't anymore, but Anyway, again, not financial advice. Pi now says, Randy is on track to have $100 million US 3 years. I don't think this gets to a dollar in 3 years or less. It could. Crypto Rain thinks will get $1 at the end of this bull run, which is the end of next year, which is bananas. I don't know what I'd do. I don't know what I would do. $100 million. I mean, a bunch of that would go in the Veveverse, but I don't know. I've already posted on Twitter contacting or try to tagging Nat Geo. Be like, hey guys, we are going to try and go and say that I want to buy land in Madagascar. Help me out. How do I do that? Maybe I'll contact the Irwins as well. $5 super chat from my boy or girl, Zach R, saying, get him a churro. I'm getting slaughtered today between stocks and crypto. Whatever. Owe me to the moon. Kathy Wood is the bomb and pretty sexy. Yeah, she is. Yeah, she is. We love Kathy Wood so much. She's a hero of mine. Warren Buffett of our generation, but better. Yeah, it's great. Where was I here? All right, that was the Undercutters. Titan Atlas says, ha ha ha, Holy Trinity secret group. I know about that from your show. Yay! Titan Atlas says, Superman's floor is at 670? What? No, it's not. Are you trolling me again? I got trolled so hard last night. I remember when Superman was. Remember when it was really cheap. Wow, 688 for Superman. My God. And it's not like there's 8,888 of him. Mother of God. $1,000 Superman, then it goes to 5,000. 15,000 Superman. I'm dying. I own that Superman. Mohammed Sufi says, why are Joker and Harley Quinn first appearance so far behind Superman and Todd? Well, the Harley Quinn first appearance, I feel like nobody really knows about. Because it's in season 2, right? Or is it season 3? No, that's Starfire. Yeah, season 3. So the first appearance, Harley Quinn, there's 7,500 of. Oh, it's 179 now. But yeah, I don't know why those are. I think that's pretty undervalued also, because when people think Harley Quinn, they think the black and white Harley Quinn. And again, that Stephen Pugh Harley Quinn, literally $6,400 for, so it's hard. I don't know when the first appearance of the Joker was. Was it Jim Lee? Was that the first appearance? So the Jim Lee Joker, again, 7,500 of him. I think it's just because nobody had said, hey, we're going to have first appearance of these two, and you can join a secret club. I think that's why. Just my opinion, though. Crypto Nail says, something as sought after as a Batmobile shouldn't be given away like this, in my opinion. Again, I don't think it was. I think that was just my mistake. Has nothing to do with life circumstances. We're all here to collect, so I hope it's not for that. I hope it's not. I think that was just a glitch that somebody had posted, and that got said to me a couple times. So yeah. Also, we got to know that the... Oh, God. Just got to remember that even with large mint number, Superman is a first appearance, and there are 360,000 people on the app with millions coming, and Superman is one of the top 3 superheroes. And the Jim Lee is a first appearance. Joker is the most popular villain in all of comics. Okay, I guess that makes sense. I don't think I know he'd be up there. I guess Dr. Doom isn't as well known or as ubiquitous as him. I think Lex Luthor would, but yeah, Joker's just. Again, when you had that Joker movie, that kind of Joker's been played by a lot of really good people. You had Jack Nicholson, you had Heath Ledger. I think Heath Ledger won that Oscar, or he won something after he died for it. And then you had that Joaquin Phoenix Joker, which was bananas. And Joaquin Phoenix typically doesn't do sequels, but I think for this, the demand is so great that he might actually go and say, oh, hey, yeah, he might actually go and make a sequel. But yeah, so Heath Ledger and Jack Nicholson and Joaquin Phoenix. So you have this cast of amazing people that have all played the Joker. I guess it makes sense that, he's the most popular. So yeah, I have them. So, again, there are a lot of them, but I think there are a lot of them right now. There are a lot of them right now because there are 350,000 people plus, give or take. But I think it's just because you have... I think people don't realize... Right now, people are like, 7,500, 8,888, that's a lot of people. Because we're so used to the prices being low, and once this gets to 1 million people, or even when this doubles, I think that's when people know. In Pokemon, it was not sexy to be a Pokemon card collector in like the early 2010s. It was not cool to be a Pokemon nerd. 2016 when Pokemon Go came out, you saw all of the cards start to moon. Suddenly, everyone's collection's like 4x'd, 8x'd. Same thing happened again in 2019. 2020. when the pandemic happened. A bunch of people get in because they realize that it's awesome and it's fun. They go, it's nostalgic. All of these brands are nostalgic. The only thing that I've seen that maybe isn't nostalgic is really Donnie, which is so ironic because he's like the worth the most. But every single, like, why was Fuller House like the #1 show on Netflix when it first premiered? Because because Fuller House, it was so nostalgic from like 30 years prior. Again, 360,000 people is nothing. Why I was so not upset, but why I'm so semi freaking out that when China gets in, that we're all gonna get smushed. Like it's gonna be a sea of just Chinese people with all their smartphones coming in. Again, 1% of the 900 million on there is 9 million. Even if 0.1%, an extra 900,000 coming in tomorrow. One, I don't know if the servers would be able to handle it, but two, that's so much money. And let's say 0.1% of the smartphone users in China, we get those. That's 900,000 people, and let's say 1% of those are like me, that have a decent amount of money. Not even millionaires, just have money that are just going to go all in. That's an extra 9,000 people going in and buying up 3 hymns, which can't do that. Buying people. And want to see Crazy Rich Asians? That's what's going to happen. 9,000 people come in. Again, that is 1% of 0.1% of the smartphone users coming in, like me, going just buying up everything. There is not nearly enough product to go around. That's why I want one of everything. That's why I'm not concerned with going and trying to buy a stack of 20 or 30 of any one thing, except for him because I think he's super undervalued. So this is ridiculous. And there are some things that have already gone up more than Omi. Donnie, Javinci. Like there are so many things. Omi's gone up 100x, maybe a little bit more than that by now. Since the beginning, and there are some things that have gone well past that. Just because they're so Omi's very liquid. You can go out there, you're not going to run out of Omi, at least not yet. But you will. You've already run out of a lot of collectibles, where the floor is so high that there's you just can't buy them. Most people can't buy them. Titan Now says, I predict Donnie at 25K will be nothing compared to what prices of other NFTs will be one day, and laugh at the Donnie guy. There might be, but people, So like a buddy of mine says, people don't get it. They're lucky to get anything right now. Pretty much every item will be worth more when we have 10x the amount of users. And like I said, I have seen this in Pokemon before, where cards like, have you heard of Schmergle or Yamna? Some of us have. Some of the ones that are initiated and are true Pokemon masters, no Schmergle, no Yamna, they're not crazy popular cards. Yamna is one of the weakest Pokemon, if not the weakest, in the entire Pokedex. Schmergle, pretty much the same thing. Why are they so popular? Why are they worth so much? It's because they are first edition PSA 10 holos. There's like 20 of them in the world. So not that they're super popular cards, they're not playable at all, but they're valuable because they show up once every 8 months, and all it takes is a couple of people to be like, no, I want that to complete my Neo Rev set, Neo Discover set, whatever it is, and they go and they make it moon. Why did I sell that Trophy Kangaskhan for so much money? Because there's so few of those in the world, and all it takes is a couple people with a lot of money to moon it. The same thing will happen here. I guarantee it. I've seen it before. I've seen it. The OP says, Omi circulating supply should not be a huge concern. If the Omi team really wants to reduce them, what will stop them from doing the 2 to 3x burn rates? Just wonder how the unknown utility will work. They have said in the past that they have had days where they say, oh, we're going to burn, if let's say 1 million Omi are going to be burned, we'll burn 4 million. They have said that we're going to do days like that. Mama said there'll be days like this. Sorry. But they didn't say exactly when that would be, what it would look like, and they might be like, well, we're going to have a lot of users soon, 4x the Omi burn. But again, that's from the reserve wallet. So maybe what they'll do is say, oh, however much money is burnt today from the circulating supply, we'll match that in the reserve wallet, and they'll burn that as well. So maybe something like that. Again, this is just speculation here. Just speculation. Anyone know the price of the collectible price of fire? Anyone know what lit the collectible price on fire? What I think it was yesterday was Dan Chabel and Jeremiah Aoyang saying that, hey, if you have the Todd McFarlane Batman, if you have the Superman and the Secret Rare Spider-Man, that was the digital collectible, that first appearance, Either one of those, not all three, either one of the Trinity, you will be able to go and be part of our secret Discord server. I don't know exactly how they're going to do that, how to verify, but they are working on that. And again, why those guys? Well, Spider-Man is the most popular superhero ever, like of all time. And again, when you have a sitting president, when you have President Obama, somebody asks him, "Who's your favorite superhero?" And he's like, "Oh, probably Spider-Man." The popularity immediately uprise. But he was popular before that. But yeah, they just want, because again, only 8,888 people can go and be in that. Actually, less if some people have Ray Fixie, I'm sure, has like a dozen or so Superman, if not more. So only 8,888 people, but most likely less, can ever be in that Discord server. And again, just alone, because when you have guys that are like serial entrepreneurs and fantastic writers, that are literally New York Times best-selling writers that I don't think were associated with Veve or Comey before then, the type of information you could learn from them is invaluable. So what you're really doing is, yeah, you're paying to be in an exclusive club, but you're also paying to be in this, to be around minds that just are, they're different, and what you can learn from them is a lot. So I think that is super undervalued. And again, the only 8,880 people, why I said that is because that's how much Superman there are. There are 7,500 Batman, the Todd McFarlane Batman. There's only 1,000 secret rares of that Spider-Man, and out of those 1,000 secret rares, I'm pretty sure only 910 were available. That first 90 were taken by a Comey, saying, "Okay, this is going to be for giveaways in the future. This is going to be for a for our team members, whatever." So actually, only 910 of those are available. Yeah. Let me see what else we got. Oh, also the Spider-Man movie drops in December as well. If you think that Spider-Man No Way Home, which I think is not going to be the last one in the series, I think Tom Holland is going to have he's contracted for a fourth movie on top of that. If you think that's not going to make some of the prices pump, because when you have Tom Holland, Tobey Maguire, and Andrew Garfield all in the same movie, and I swear to God, if they do the Spider-Man pointing me, the internet will lose its collective mind and just go absolutely, but I'll cheer. Spider-Man, take you back to Kuwait, 2016, and I've said this on the podcast before, but where we have Captain America Civil War, and Tony Stark's talking to Black Widow, and he's saying, like, she's saying, "Hey, we have a really short bench," and he's like, "I have an idea of who we can use," and he says, "I too, where's yours? I do too, where's yours?" And Black Widow's like, "Downstairs, where's yours?" And then suddenly it says Queens, and the whole theater, when I tell you we could not hear the audio because we were going, yes, yes, yes. Like we were all punching each other. It was great because it was like that one thing. It finally came home. Yeah, this is that first digitally collected Spider-Man is going to be, again, that first appearance, that secret rare is only 1,000. That's going to be 5 figures in no time. That is, I'm trying to think if that would be the first 100. I'm trying the first 100,000, the first NFT to break $100,000. I was going to say the Harley Quinn, but there might be too many mints for that. It could very well be Spider-Man, because again, there's very few. Maybe one of the secret rare comics, but not everybody likes comics. Even people that like Spider-Man, yeah, maybe they just like the show, maybe they don't like comics. But you can't see that movie trailer and look at the NFT and think the value like these aren't gonna go away. Like in the future, the prices aren't gonna revert back to what they were. Maybe some might have a little dip. There'll be peaks and valleys, of course, like there always are with OMI and with NFTs. But if you think that that's not gonna be a huge catalyst for that, that's you're dead wrong. But there will be speculation that comics might be the first. Maybe the Marvel Comics #1 could be the first, because that's already got an $18.6 thousand floor. So all it really has to do is less than 6x in order to go there, where Spider-Man has to like 20x. So that's possible as well. And again, who are a lot of the people that have the money? It's a lot of people that are not our age, not late 20s, early 30s. It's people that are in their 40s and 50s that have had a lot of time to accrue a bunch of money over a very long working career. Typically, you don't make the most money you make is typically in your 40s. That's when you have time to get experience at your job, to get really good at it, and negotiate a lot of, have time to build negotiation skills, be less agreeable, say like, hey, this is what I do, this is why you need what I do, this is why I need more money, and here are my options where if you don't give me what I want. If you're disagreeable and conscientiousness, you will most likely be able to negotiate yourself a lot of raises. The conscientiousness and disagreeableness are perfect predictors of how much money how successful you can be as far as negotiating pay raises. And I forget where I was going with this. I just went on a tangent. So a lot of these people in their 40s and 50s that have had years to make a lot of money, what do they got to live for? It's just the first comic books that have a couple hundred copies each in the world that are mint condition. You don't have to worry about them having sun damage, being a certain temperature. It's bananas. PlanetVampire.com says, how do you psychologically prepare to handle the wild price springs day to day, knowing you have so much money on the line? Will you have a heart attack from the stress before you can cash out? No, I think it's because I literally came from nothing, and even now if it goes to zero, if Omi goes to zero now, what changes in my life? I'm still gonna have an apartment with no air conditioning. I'm still gonna have, nothing really changes. I have to go back to work, but like that's it. Nothing else really happens. But as far as, I think it's a lot of people, middle and upper middle class that are afraid to do these things because they've never had that. And what I do give a lot of advice, actual advice, to younger people is like, find out where your limits are, because you want to find out where they are now and how long you can do that for, when you don't have to, when you might be forced when you're my age, to try to do so, and then you find out that maybe there's nothing there, maybe you can't do it. So find out where your limits are where you're young, as far as working and sleep, because you don't want to be 10 years older. You don't want to be my age and be forced like, oh, this sucks. But yeah, it's fine. I mean, I've been in this situation before. I've been financially punched in the face before. In 2020, when the pandemic hit, not only did I lose some money, I wasn't even that invested in stocks, but I lost $100,000 because I lent out a bunch of money to a bunch of business owners in the high-risk lending business, where they just couldn't pay back. They weren't allowed to work. They said, "Hey, the government is not letting me work. I have to feed my family. I'm sorry, I can't pay back." I was like, "I get it, man. I get it." So I've had this type of thing happen before. Maybe not on the scale, maybe about 20% of it, but I've had this happen before, and I've come back from it. So I would say that this is. I'm mostly sure. Like when I first started getting in like March, April, I was leaning towards maybe like 65-70% that they would likely succeed, Akomi. And then as I got further into it, as the NFT craze went boom, and I realized how disruptive this company was, how innovative this company was, how vertically integrated they were. And again, this is before really the community started coming together. Everyone was just like kind of dipping their toes in, speculating. And now, because as when they were talking about Dan Schaubel and Jeremiah Aoyang on the AMA space yesterday, that it's the Akomi family, and I haven't felt this type of camaraderie really since the military. I felt a hint of it in Earth 2, where everyone's dreaming again, but it's really since the military, and this type of familial presence that we have is not something that I take lightly. It's something that comes along not very often. Some people, I guess, if you play like high school or college football, they might get something like that, but I really don't see this almost ever. So yeah, I'm mostly sure that they will be successful. In my opinion, 99.999% successful. And I've said before, like a World War II scenario or like alien invasion, maybe we won't be, a black swan event that we don't see, but I'm pretty sure. Maybe a solar flare from the sun. Renzi says, I was in the shower, didn't get to hear your response from Randy. 20 Kang comics or one secret rare lucky? I would say the 20 Kang comics, just because if you only have one secret rare, it's just one. You don't have the, what do you call it? You don't have that liquidity. You could sell that very liquid, but then you sell it and it's gone. With 20 Kangs, you would be able to go and say like, oh, I could sell half of these and still have 10 left. And it just gives you a little more options, give you a little more free-for-all for that. Thank you guys for 70 likes. That means the world. Titan Atlas says, who wants to trade a Superman for a Cannondale bike? I don't know what that is. Atomic Z06 says, if you want full sets, be sure you have a Superman and a Big Barda. Each of them on their own is a full set. What I used to say to people, listen, if you want if you want to collect sets and do it cheaply, Superman at the time was like $300. Like, just get Superman. It's one of them. And he was less than Big Barda. He was less than Starfire. Starfire, same thing. One is a set. Lucky, same thing. One is a set. I love those because all you have to do is buy one, and it's a completed set. It's great. It's beautiful. I feel like we just filmed it. VV Darkling says, Z, I'll take the comics. 10,000 print run. Yeah, those 10,000 print runs, though, on this stream, I was lucky to get one. We see on the stream, half of us got one. Half of you guys didn't get one. So 10,000 comics, I would not like to see more because there's a lot of people that feel like they missed out. And again, in the future, towards the end of this year, we'll have the same thing with 30,000 comics. A 30,000 comic print run, you're going to have the same thing. Most of us are only going to get one. And some of us will get nothing. Like, again, for that 10,000 comic run, I got a comment. I'm just happy to be involved. I'm happy to be included. But just, yeah, you have that. Even if you get one, it's a common, and you still make money. Tyne says, okay, Randy, how about this? Ever notice 1 through 44 are not given out on the drop? How much are those worth? Because of the mint numbers, they're going to be worth a fudge ton. Giveaway, yeah, going to be worth a fudge ton. Brandy on 8 says, will the master collectors give a time advantage on the drop? Yes, they will. They have said that before. It will probably be. They didn't say how they would do it because it wouldn't really be fair if you go and say, like, okay, well, on this drop I have a 5-second head start, so I'm gonna go and buy it, X out of it as soon as they take the gems, and buy another, and just do that over and over. Especially if there's only something where there's like 1,000 editions. So what they're probably gonna do is like, hey, you guys that are in this certain tier of Master Collector program, you'll have a 5-second head start, but only for this amount. Let's say there's 1,000 of you, only 500 of them. So you have a 5-second head start, but there's only a certain amount that you can get. Just to keep it fair, because it wouldn't be fair if somebody with a lot of money says, oh, I'm going to make 5 different accounts, and I'm going to have like all these in the Master Collector program. That would take hundreds of thousands of dollars to do, I think. But again, if you're worth 9 figures, okay, cool, put in 5 million, and yeah, that is nothing for them. Also, I don't know if maybe with I think Ray Fixie, me, and a couple people were considered like whales. We are small fish. Again, a couple $100,000 does not a whale make. There are people out there that I've worked with, clients that are worth 8 and 9 figures that don't get out of bed for a $500,000 deal. Like, I don't care. I like literally, they won't. It's got to be like several million. So there are people that can come in and just sweep the floor. We are very lucky right now that some of those types of people either aren't in yet or they are in yet and they're just being a little cautious. I have this string on my foot. Sorry. Yeah. And again, more people, more competition. How much is a first edition Superman? Who owns that, Akomi or Marvel? Well, that first appearance Superman is what, the Force 685, and I mean Marvel. We have the rights to make the NFTs from Marvel, but I don't know exactly who owns. I mean, I'm sorry, that's DC for Superman. Obviously DC owns Superman, that has the rights. I think we just have the rights to make the NFT. You messed me up with Marvel there. Nimber Creations says, afternoon, Randy. What's going on? Titan says 1 through 40 are kept by the Akomi or Marvel, who owns the editions and drops. I don't know. I think they're just kept by Akomi. And Talco says Carmine is underrated. It has 66 for sale, and Nightwing has 116 for sale. Very, very good. Buddy Mine says the whales are going to come, and it's going to be a land grab, and not in the future, but like very quickly. I agree. The land whale sale, and I do like how he said, and this is my speculation for how they'll do land in the VVverse. Because again, it really wouldn't be fair if somebody that, let's say one of the early people that put in a couple $1,000, $10,000, and they have 1 billion coins, it really wouldn't be fair for if they could just come in, spend 100 million Omi, literally what I have, and get all the land in the VVverse. So what I think they'll do, again, this is just speculation, is say like, okay, you know how we're doing blind boxes for these things? Everyone pays a certain amount. Some people will get good comics, some people will get common. I think they'll do that with land, saying, hey, some people, small select people, will get land around the Veve City, around Marvel Land, around DC, whatever. And some people will get land out in Bumblefudge nowhere. So that's what I think he means when he says he's going to make it fair. But that being said, again, whoever gets land in Veve City or around Veve City or whatever, whatever you paid, I'll give you 4, 10, 100x whatever you paid for. I don't care, because that, in my opinion, that type of land, location, right next to those things, you can possibly get so much foot traffic of people going from wherever they are to, because there might be a transportation system also. If land is over there, maybe there could be a teleportation system, but most likely they would want you to run around and walk in the Veveverse. So if, let's say, train station is over here, Veve land's over here, your land is right here, and you can set up a shop that says, hey, buy my skins, buy these skins for your avatar, buy this, buy that. That location is invaluable. That location could be worth millions of dollars because of what can be sold there. Or you could just they could decide like, hey, Marvel wants to expand. They want to buy your land. They're going to give you 10x what it's worth to sell it. Yeah, I will buy as much as I can. As much as I can. Moving on. Kind of bum comic full sets don't count show on my portfolio. They don't right now. I don't know if they ever will, but there will probably be some added benefits outside of your money shooting up, outside of the value going up, of being able to have those, of being able to have those sets. Paul Kahn says, what would you choose between 100 common Marvel or number 1 Kang, secret rare, low mint? Oh, man, that's good. I would still say 100 common Marvel, just because, again, as those go up, you can liquidate some of it. That secret, again, that low mint, that could be worth so much money. That could be worth so much money. And that's historical. Like, all of these are historical. Like, I don't think people will get the historical significance of some of these until much later in the future. People buy it just because, like, but historically, I don't think. Yeah, it's my opinion. Just my opinion. I would still say, because again, you could sell half of those and still have money to play with. Just gives you more opportunity. Dog says, what's up? Oops, forgot the capsules. Horizon Dream said, it's good investment to buy Ultra Man Common for 60 gems. All this talk of Veve looking to expand into the Chinese market. If you want to become a store, absolutely. You could have a bunch of those. Could be a lot. Pokemon is Marvel first. Yep. Renzi is Marvel first for sure. Renzi says, but Kang said is very strong. It is, especially a low mint. Renzi says, my Lucky Doom is number 300. Nice. Paul Kahn says, I bought for 132 on 14 September. Legit. He said, value estimate on Tales of Suspense, uncommon, mint number 318. Commons are not my specialty. Good mint number. Under 1,000. Under 1,000. I don't know. We do have a 2-hour Patreon member shout out. What did we do last time? I forget. I keep forgetting these. This is really bad. Do you have the time to listen to me whine about nothing and everything all at once? I am one of those melodramatic fools, neurotic to the bone, no doubt about it. Crypto Nail says, are comics included in the seasons also? Probably just, this dropped in season 2. And then when the next ones drop at October 16th or later, those dropped in season 3. Those type of deal. Actuary 1776 says, no way Spider-Man Secret Rare is worth more than Reso Batman long term. As far as collecting goes, I have seen people spend more money on Batman collectibles than Spider-Man collectibles. But the Spider-Man Secret Rare has, and again, that historical significance of being the first set ever on Veve Akomi, that will never change. He's the first ultra rare, the Eddie Reso Batman, had 1750. But Spider-Man, again, if you look at the world, Spider-Man's a favorite in the world, and Batman's really good too, but that Spider-Man had only 1,000, and the next movie of Batman, DC cannot. I feel really bad because a lot of DC movies, they're just not made as well as the Marvel ones. I don't know. Kevin Feige is just a genius, and maybe it's Zack Snyder director's cut. I don't know. The next Marvel movie where you have, I forget his name, vampire guy, decent actor, whatever. But when you have somebody else that's like bigger than him, like it just, Batman should not be skinny. And what that fight scene in that trailer, like punching off the wrong foot, like no, that just as a boxer that completely takes it out of the realm of possibility, the realm of like, but I don't know. The movies of Spider-Man are just more popular. Spider-Man in general is just more popular. I get it that the Eddie Russo Batman is that first ultra rare, as part of that first set, historical significance, and a lot of people, older people, will spend more on the Batman collectibles than the Spider-Man collectibles, from what I've seen. But that doesn't include the comics. Batman's older, it's like 100 years old. But yeah, I don't know. I still say Spider-Man probably beats him because of that tweet, because of On the Spaces. They did not say to have the Eddie Russo Batman. They said to have Todd McFarlane Batman because that's first appearance, and the Superman, and then the secret rare Spider-Man. And Brenzy says, yeah, also Spider-Man's animated and it's got sound. Brenzy says all current comics are labeled season 2. Yeah, makes sense. Planet Vampires has got 200 hoverboards. Very nice. Get that bread. Crypto Neon says nice. How have I ever noticed that? I don't know. Crazy Dan 420 says just getting started. 12 sets, 133 collectibles, over 50 comics, 6.5 million Omi. Dude, you're getting that bread, Crazy Dan. You're getting that bread. Stoked on this project. Same. Brenzy says, when I bought the Marvel Secret Rare, I single-handedly raised the floor like $300 because there was such a gap in prices. Nice. Edwin Sorio says, so nothing happened with Veve? I guess something happened in the comic books, I guess. Todd Atlas says, Todd Superman and Spider-Man, $400. Those are going to be worth $10K soon. I think so too. The Todd, Superman, Spider-Man. Yeah, the Spider-Man, that was $400. Well, the Superman and the Todd is going to be a lot harder for them to reach 10,000 because there's so many mints. Again, right now, 7,500 mints are a lot right now. In the future, that won't be, but right now it is, and that Spider-Man will definitely hit it very, 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 very soon. Probably by the end of the year. View Darkling says, good day, sell the news and buy more comics with the gems. Do you guys think your Spidey will move in correlation with Secret Rare Spidey, or just sit and gather cobwebs below 1K? I think that'll, because again, if you can't get the Secret Rare, what's the next best option? Might as well get the Ultra Rare. So that'll have, because I've seen that in Pokemon as well. You can't get the 10, get the 9. Can't get the 9, get the 8. So originally, like, people were selling PSA 7s and PSA 8s for less than the cost that it was to get it graded. It's like, why would you do that? So I was buying them all. I was like, these are stupid undervalued. Because you get your money back just because it costs that much to get them graded. And I knew that as the 10s rose and they outpriced a large portion of the demographic, they would buy the 9s. Same thing would happen. 8s and 7s on the rise. Knew it. Called it. Happened. Same thing with the Ultra Rare. Guarantee you that as, again, already, that's a mortgage payment. $4,200, $4,800. That's a mortgage. That's more. That's mortgage payment. That's your bills. That's gas. That's a lot of money. If you're working paycheck to paycheck, you're not affording that. Like, it's just very, very hard. Even people that have disposable income of, let's say, $1,800 a month, which I think is average, it takes you several months to go and save that up for it. Yeah, it's so I do see the ultra rares as not mooning, but definitely going up in time. Ryan Z says Damian Hirst sold polka dots for $29 million. I think we will moon. Yeah. Brendan Art says because art. Yep. Crypto Neo says I hope one day we'll get to a point where at the end of Disney Plus episodes they leave a QR code for you can scan your first 1,000 or so to scan, get a collectible related to that show movie. Yeah, that'd be great. And I had this thing yesterday where I was like, oh, what if Disney decides that, hey, we're going to go and announce ourselves at the end of November and we're going to have Disney-cember, the same way that Santa Claus is at the end of the Macy's Day Parade, because that is the Thanksgiving parade that Macy's puts on. because the next major holiday is Christmas. Obviously, you have Hanukkah and Kwanzaa in there as well for December, but most people do celebrate Christmas. And again, if you have that, let's say on maybe they announce it the end of season 2. Hey, in season 3, what will come? Disney, and they have Disney-cember. Would be heckin' huge. Yeah. Brandon Z says, Randy, remember when you doubted yourself for buying Secret Rare Spidey? I bought the Secret Rare Spidey at $3,200. I made money now, finally vindicated. Diamond Hands for the win. Carolina says, I'm legit praying for a Marvel Mighties minigame. Same. Brandon Z says, bought a Secret Rare today and will get my first on drop tomorrow for burning that Omi. Get it. Excuse me. 1 second. I might have to go soon. I've been talking for 2 hours straight. Secret Rare up 6K today to up a lot today to 1640. Very nice. Get my first drop tomorrow for burning that Omi. Get it. Squid Cat says that's the update on the Bat. I think that was just a glitch, and that's something that will come in the future, but it's not here right now. That's my favorite vehicle. Hope we get a chance to own one. I hope we do too. PlanetVampire.com says Avenged Sevenfold is great live. I've never seen them live. I love them. I love them so much. I don't belong here. They're so good. Top Killer says, who else thinks that Carmine Infantino Ultra Rare First Appearance Robin is so underrated with the current supply of 66? How much is that Robin? Let's take a look-see here. See in season 2? 67 available. Yeah, less than 10%. Actually, like 6%. That's $850 though. It's hard. It's just hard for some people to buy. $850 is a lot. Again, that can be somebody's rent depending on where you live. It's a lot. But yeah, I like. What was that? Season 4? Yeah, that ultra rare Jim Lee Nightwing. First appearance of Nightwing. Again, Dick Grayson. You gotta love him. Oh, excuse me. There was 1850 made. There's 115 on sale, so there's a lot of supply, but $950. If I had to choose one, just because I like him more, I like Dick Grayson more, so I'd do the Nightwing. But yeah, I would say based on supply, there's less supply of that Robin. There's less on sale, and you can get them for cheaper. So probably a good investment to get that. Again, not financial advice. Yes, he said Givenchy Pride is going to be insane once celebs get out. Oh, yeah, because that's a high-end piece of art. I forgot about celebs. Like again, when this becomes cool, we already seen this non-fungible wonderful making a rap, 2 raps about this. When hip hop gets in this, this guy Mr. J1S, he rapped and he featured Earth 2 in it, which is really cool. But when rappers and stuff get into this, it's over. It's over when they have their collectibles in their vault. They're rapping in their vault. Can you imagine? Yeah. If it can sell, I can sell my fridge for a Comey. I'll just buy ice. Honestly, I don't know why I don't sell this fridge. I never have anything in it. That's so sad. Titan Atlas says, "Yo, if I can, Dirt says I can wash my clothes in the shower. Can sell a washer dryer." This says, "Yep, you deserve to be here." Titan Atlas says, "Got a 3-bedroom. Can rent 2 rooms out for Omi. If this place was in any living condition, I'd do that too." How did you discover Omi? When Earth 2 CEO Shane had tweeted something and a bunch of the letters they spelt out Go Chain, they were capitalized when they shouldn't be. I was like, oh, Earth 2's crypto's on the Go Chain. They're probably gonna be using something out here. And I was like, okay, what's a really, really large supply that's on the Go Chain that's really, really cheap that they could buy up? And I was like, oh, all right. So I found this coin called Omi. And then I searched Omi, and there's this guy named Earth 2 Mastery, who obviously was making a lot of videos on Earth 2. He had made a bunch of stuff on Omi. I was like, oh, this is interesting. And then I thought maybe they could, but Earth 2 is not using Omi, obviously. And then I saw Orion Crypto Trader made the tokenomics video. I was like, oh, and that's when I was like, I need to look at this. It's not what they're using on Earth 2, but I need to look at this. And then I saw that the brands that they had, the partnerships, and that the fact that they most likely had Marvel and Disney. And so I was like, okay, so yeah, when I saw that Alfred Arcon was there, sold, done, immediately changed my plans and just geared everything towards Omi. Drew Sellers portfolio jumped 5K yesterday, nice. Zach R with that $5 super chat is get a churro, getting slaughtered between stocks and crypto, whatever. Omi to the moon. Kathy Wood is the bomb and pretty sexy. Guys, I don't know if I'm behind comments by 40 minutes. I've already been talking for 2 hours. This is the first video that I can't actually get to every comment, so I'm just going to skim here. Would you sell the secret rare lucky to get a Todd and a Spider-Man Ultra Rare or Superman? Yes. I never had a secret lucky, but I would. I would sell a secret rare lucky and sell other things to get that secret rare Spider-Man. I wouldn't sell him to get an Ultra Rare Spider-Man, but I would sell him to get a maybe a Todd McFarlane Batman and a Superman. I'll do that. Omar says he wants to have a special place to celebrate at $1. Todd hit 1,000. If you look at the charts for metaverse cryptos, they moon from 5 cents to 75 cents in less than a week. Could you imagine? You know, let's say the end of this year, I think we're 3 to 5 cents, and suddenly we go to 50 cents, and I have like $40-50 million. That's amazing. That'd be bananas. Getsy says, I'm really thinking about liquidating some of my comics for some collectibles to complete the sets. That's what I did. How much Spidey Ultra Rare? Ultra Rare? I don't know. Probably good. Dude Arlene says, please do. I'm buying all the comics due to FOMO of Todd and Superman. Only wish yeah, same here, Crypto Neon. The only regret is that I didn't buy more. Titan Now is going to do it in Comey YouTube like the XPR Live, but take the skills I don't have. Can anyone put up a 24-hour Comey YouTube? If it was me in conjunction with maybe like Dan Lee, Tabs Trades, Poor Man Printing, Hello K, Kyle Wilson, I'm sure we could all do a 24-hour YouTube if we do it together. Roble says, any thoughts on Cavell's recent video? I haven't seen it. Yeah, I haven't seen it. But yeah, OpenSea competitor to be legit. Whereas my Korea, I would not sell or buy gems on eBay. I would only do it on the app. What do you think Omi will drop to in the next few days? You have $5,000 to buy more. I always bought whenever I had more money. I didn't care. I wasn't going to try to be cute and time the market. That's just what I did. Secret Rare Spider-Man on OpenSea. Tens of thousands of dollars. I probably would not be covered by PayPal. Where's my curry at? Yeah, the Captain Americas, those ultra rares went from, or the secret rares, whatever. It went from like 700 to 1,000 real quick. Imagine watching the new Spider-Man movie. Peter's tracking a villain on his phone. A QR code is showing him next to the tracker. Normal viewer things as part of the movie. That'd be great. And Veve collectors just unlocked a limited edition Spider-Man. Be insane. David Rosen's mom. Someone has been listening to Jordan Peterson. Love Jordan Peterson. He's very, very, very good. He's one of the best clinical psychologists in the world. And one can always, how low edition comic versus high edition ultra rare comic? I would say a higher edition ultra rare comic for me, just because there's less of them. All comics look legit. Would I liquidate a few comics to get the Spider-Man ultra rare? No. Secret rare? Yes. 87 mint sugar bear at the floor price yesterday. Nice. Sold it for $380. Legit. Andre Brown Jr. says, crushing it, big dog. All right, I'm only 20 minutes behind now. I'll try to speed it up. Why is the first appearance Harley Quinn in the black and white Batman series not valued way more than it is? I don't know. I think people just don't know about her, maybe? I don't know. And One Kenobi bought a 177 edition secret rare Captain America and a 339 ultra rare Spider-Man for 600 each. Great buy. That Captain America, I think, well, it just moved to 1,000, so I think it's probably properly rated right now, but still probably a little underrated. As all of these are underrated when a bunch of people come in. Titan Alice bought a Kang Rare, set of Superman. Maxwell Cook, good points, and wouldn't be surprised if a handful of older collectibles get an update or animation on transition to Immutable. That's a good point. Alright, do you think the comic will be worth more than physical CGC copies? Maybe. Depends on the comic. Maxwell Cook, speaking of vampires, Marvel owns Blade. Oh, Blade will be great. Crystal Laurel says, hey Randy, I have 7 million 19 full sets, 2 secret rares in comics. About to get 14,000 coming in. Where should I spend it, homie? Should I spend it in Omi or collectibles? I can just let you know what I would do, and not what you should do. This is just what I would do. You have 7 million Omi, 19 full sets, 2 secret rares in comics. $14,000. If I knew that the rest of my bills were going to be paid, I had steady income, I didn't have to worry about money, this 14 grand, if you lost it, wouldn't be a big deal. I mean, of course, that sucks, but if you can afford to lose it, this is what I would think, in my opinion. If I had that right now, I would focus on some sets that are rare, that, again, collect what you like, but this is what I would do. I would focus on, I would get one of the Ghostbusters, I would complete that Ghostbusters set. Maybe not the gold one, because the gold one, it's that you need 14 grand plus another 3 grand to get. So I would complete that Ghostbusters set. The platinum one, that one, I would get maybe Harley Quinn. Yeah, I would get Harley Quinn Ultra Rare, and I would get the Spider-Man Secret Rare. Get some of the bigger ones that you don't have. I know it's like, oh, I could only get one collectible. That's just what I would do. But again, I can't say what you would do. Well, it says, took profits on a couple of collectibles and finally completed both Marvel and Mighty sets. Get it. All right, guys, I got to bounce. I've been talking for 2.5 hours. I'm sorry, guys, if I didn't get to everyone's comment. I'm just very... It hurts. Everyone say bye-bye to Dashi. Bye-bye, Dashi. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Comments are good for the YouTube algorithm. Thank you guys so much for those super chats. Those do mean the world. Those help feed me. I'm going to go Taco Bell right now. I love you guys. And everyone say meow, 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 meow. Bye, guys. Meow, meow, meow.